running in Boston pants and looking so right. Boogie baby, Big Mama, Boogie Man, and Misty. Never sure you look good, brother.
Right about the shoe. The shoe was not the same in the picture in court as the shoe pulled from the evidence bag by Trooper Bukake.
You mentioned you're at the hospital. There was a sneaker. One.
Yes. Bukake!
Woo! Good evening, friends. I hope everybody's doing well. It's nice to see you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm in a really good mood. I think this is going to be a fun stream. Cuz there's some stuff that we're going to go over. I know I wanted to go live today. And I didn't know exactly what I was going to go live about. And then I'm walking home from the gym and I see, I just go through YouTube for a second to see if anyone else was going to be live that I needed to, so I was like, let's see, and so first thing I see is this. Where's the how do I
Case Karen Reed will soon be facing another lawsuit.
Yes, several witnesses from Reed's trial plan to sue her for defamation. Our David Beanick is live in Canton with this. David.
Good afternoon, Jessica. Yes, Karen Reed was already facing one lawsuit for wrongful death filed by the family of John O'Keefe. Now, 5 witnesses from Reed's criminal trial say they plan to sue her and Aiden Carney, the blogger known as Turtleboy, for defamation. Those witnesses are Jen and Matt McCabe, Brian and Nicole Albert, and Brian Higgins. As part of Reed's defense during the criminal trial, she claimed that the McCabes, the Alberts, and Higgins are the ones really responsible for the death of John O'Keefe and that they tried to frame her to cover it up. In a new legal brief, the witnesses call that a, quote, vile work of fiction that they say Reed concocted to evade responsibility for her actions. The defamation case against Reed and Carney has not been filed, and the brief gives no indication when that might happen. In response, Reed's lawyer tells me truth is an absolute defense to a claim of defamation. He says, we will defend Karen Reed vigorously against such baseless claims. Reed was found not guilty of murder and manslaughter earlier this year. The civil case is due to return to court on Friday. In Canton, David Beanick, WCVB News Center 5.
All right, so there's that. And I gotta say, I got a lot of thoughts on that. And let me just pull this up real quick. All right, let me read this first. Aiden just posted this, and this is a tweet from the mighty one, Mr. Mark Betterow Esquire. And it says here, since people have asked us about a filing on a case of much public interest, I will simply report the facts. We filed a motion to dismiss on September 17th. The court signed a deadline for the prosecution to respond by end of day, Monday, October 27th. Initially, the court suggested the 24th. Tim Bradel graciously suggested that Monday to give them the weekend. Late afternoon, Friday, October 24th, the Commonwealth sought an extension. By filing at the late time, they made it impossible for us to even respond. A few days later, the court extended the deadline to November 17th. We said nothing, no objection, no complaints, which is basically, if you're reading between the lines here of the Mighty One's tweet, he's basically saying, this is my response to people who are saying that the motion to dismiss, the mega motion, will not be argued because it's going to be extended again. It's going to be put off again. So I at least that feels like that way to me. So I don't think that I think that that's Mark's way of saying, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I would not expect it to, generally. That's how I'm taking that. But that's not in relation to what we're talking about right now, which is this this now suing of Turtleboy by the McAlberts. And I gotta say that this feels desperate. And I feel like they smell blood in the water. I'll explain. Now, I have not read Turtleboy's article, but we're going to hear what he has to say in his own words when I read it in just a moment. But I have thoughts initially before I know all the facts, admittedly. But this is they smell blood in the water, basically. They see a rift between Karen Reed and Aiden. It's very public. It's very public. And filing these lawsuits against the both of them will put them both in a position to where they're going to want to, I mean, their attorneys will most likely advise that they avoid each other at all costs. I would imagine. That's just me. I mean, the Glare Institute of Law and stuff only teaches so far. But I'm definitely of the opinion that this has a lot to do with what the timing is. Now, the interesting thing about all this is that there is more than enough reason to believe this. There is testimony that doesn't add up with statements that were made. All of this is on record. Karen Reed's trial, there were so many channels that streamed it and watched Jen McCabe testify and lie. There were so many people that watched Colin Albert testify and lie. There were so many people that watched Brian Albert testify and lie. There were so many people that watched Brian Higgins testify and lie. So this is moot. Their credibility is completely fucked. The problem is that it's more shit that Karen Reed is going to have to go through, more shit that Aiden's going to have to go through. And it's just a big inconvenience is the way that I'm seeing it, because I don't see how they could successfully sue for defamation when there's grounds to say these people fucking covered up a fucking murder. I mean, if she didn't hit him with the car and that was proven in court, not only did the Commonwealth of Massachusetts fail to prove that Karen Reed struck John O'Keefe with a vehicle, Karen Reed's defense proved that she didn't. This is indisputable. So if he didn't get hit by the car and the last place was inside that house, and there's all these shady dealings that are happening since that night between these fucking people, well then this man can't write his own opinion. He can't help it if the whole world fucking agrees with him. He can't help it if the whole world is like, yeah, that shit makes way too much sense. So I'm going to go ahead and read this. This is Aiden's own words in response to this this news here. And this is the Canton cover-up part 541. Attorneys for McAlberts, Brian Higgins, say they're going to sue Turtleboy for reporting on what they did to John O'Keefe. Today, it was first reported on Boston.com that the McAlberts might be suing me and Karen Reed after 3 years of vowing to sue me for reporting the fact that they were responsible for the murder of John O'Keefe. Now, this is right here. The wording in that is balls. I want you to think about that for a second, because I know a few people that would shit their pants at the idea of being sued. I know a few people that might not shit their pants at the idea of being sued, but it still scares them pretty well. And then they would avoid saying certain things. And the way Aiden worded that, and I believe was carefully done as a nice fuck you. After 3 years of vowing to sue me for reporting the fact that they were responsible for the murder of Boston police officer John O'Keefe. So here's the article, Boston.com. I'm going to go ahead and read that. The witnesses, it says here, the headline is Karen Reed case, Alberts, McCabe's, Higgins eyeing defamation claims against Reed and Turtleboy. The witnesses from Reed's high-profile murder case are denouncing her cover-up claims as a vile work of fiction. And it says here, eyeing defamation claims. What on earth does that mean? Turns out it's just more lip service about how they pinky promise they're going to sue me any day now. This time, they at least put it on an official court record, as lawyers for Brian Higgins, Brian Albert, Nicole Albert, Matt McCabe, or Nicole Albert, Matt McCabe, and Jennifer McCabe accused both Karen Reed and Turtleboy of perpetuating a vile work of fiction to defame and wrongfully malign them. Still hounded by conspiracy theories months after Karen Reed's acquittal, several witnesses from the high-profile murder case are denouncing Reed's cover-up claims as a vile work of fiction. The outlandish frame job allegations were part of Reed's scheme to defame and wrongly malign prosecution witnesses and evade responsibility for the death of her boyfriend, John O'Keefe. Lawyers for Brian and Nicole Albert, Jennifer and Matthew McCabe, and Brian Higgins argue in a new brief recently served on Reed's legal team. However, Reed's legal saga is far from over. She still faces a wrongful death lawsuit from O'Keefe's relatives. Now, I want to remind you guys that this is, I'm just reading the article from Boston.com that Aiden had posted in his article, and then I'll be reading Aiden's article about it. But things, I mean, priorities.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad.
How dare you?
So let's see. Dina sent one way earlier before I even started here. December 5th. I want to see everybody's beautiful face in Dedham at the courthouses in support of Turtleboy. I'll be sipping coffee at 9 a.m. down there like the old days. And Unit became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. And Dina, again, thank you so much. The McAlberts will get destroyed in lawsuit. Yeah. I mean, listen, dude, all Turtleboy knows how to do is win. I mean, that's it. That's all. It's all I've been seeing for the last 2 years is this dude fucking win. Regardless of the fact that he's being charged with crazy fucking charges, regardless of that shit, this dude still comes out on top. And it's fucking, and I can see how it annoys people. I can see that. I love it. I think it's the fucking greatest shit in the world because it annoys exactly the right people. It annoys the kind of people that I like to see get annoyed. And it's fun. I enjoy it thoroughly. So again, this is the Boston.com article here. However, Reed's legal saga is far from over. She still faces a wrongful death lawsuit from O'Keefe's relatives who maintain Reed was to blame for killing the Boston police officer. During a September hearing in the civil case, Reed's lawyers announced her plan to bring legal action against several witnesses and Massachusetts State Police investigators, further complicating the proceedings. Reed is seeking to combine her conspiracy and civil rights claims with the wrongful death suit for efficiency's sake, but a judge has yet to rule on the request. The Alberts, McCabe's, and Higgins are asking that Reed's motion be denied and her claims filed in a separate case. The Commonwealth witnesses vigorously dispute defendant Reed's allegations and will defend against these false claims, their lawyers explained. They said that their defense will include motions to dismiss, a potential request to move the claims to federal court, and counterclaims against both Reed and Turtleboy blogger Aiden Carney for defamation and other torts that they have committed individually and in concert. A staunch supporter of Reed's innocence, Carney racked up several criminal charges after he was accused of intimidating witnesses in the case, including the Alberts and McCabe's. Authorities later alleged Reed leaked non-public information to Carney, though she was never charged with witness intimidation. Meanwhile, Carney maintains his actions were protected free speech, because they are. Yeah, insane. The same people that tried to frame her are saying that she leaked information. Okay. It's unclear why they'd want to make it harder on themselves, considering all of well, that's Turtleboy's article. I'm going to get back to that. Lawyers for the Alberts, McCabe's, and Higgins said that they had planned to seek justice in a separate action over allegations that Reed and Carney defamed and substantially injured them through myriad false statements. Combining those defamation claims with Reed's conspiracy claims and the O'Keefe's wrongful death suit is procedurally improper at this stage and will make for a much more sprawling case, the lawyers argue. Reached for comment on the potential defamation claims, Reed defense attorney Damon Seligson said via email, "Truth is an absolute defense to claim of defamation, and we will defend Karen Reed vigorously against such baseless claims." Notably absent from the opposition brief is Brian and Nicole Albert's nephew, Colin Albert, who also present at 34 Fairview Road the night O'Keefe died. Okay, so Colin was in the house, according to this article. While Reed previously sought to implicate Colin Albert in her third-party culprit theory, she has not named him in her civil conspiracy claims. The wrongful death lawsuit is due back in court Friday. Now, wow, he put a lot of shit into this article, man. He put a lot of shit into this article. Regarding the claim of libel, District Court Judge Gerald Lemire wrote in his decision that statements of opinion are constitutionally protected and thus are not actionable. Further, the judge found that Mr. Gaffney is a public figure and therefore the legal standard. Okay, so this is the Gaffney thing. I don't think this is the same article. Oh, yeah, this is from Worcester Magazine. So this is going. Now I have to start Aiden's article here. I think that's the end of the Boston.com article. So Aiden goes on to say, so they haven't sued me. They just filed something in Karen Reed's lawsuit where they are getting sued for lying in a murder trial and claim that they're going to sue us down the road. They want to move the case to federal court where the standards are significantly higher. It's unclear why they'd want to make it harder on themselves, considering all of us are residents of Massachusetts, and a lawsuit could easily be filed in state court. The McAlberts and Higgins claim that they plan to file a separate lawsuit in another court because Karen Reed and Turtleboy have defamed and substantially injured them. Keep in mind, all of these people lied under oath in a murder trial. Thank you. Several of them, Brian Albert, Jennifer McCabe, Matt McCabe, lied under oath in front of a grand jury that indicted me, as well as lying in front of the grand jury that indicted Karen Reed. I am in possession of information that proves that Jennifer McCabe was not the least bit scared of me. In fact, she was stalking me. It will be released soon. Guess who wasn't on the list to sue us? Colin Albert. He specifically spelled it colon, by the way. Probably because his parents are degenerates who can't pay their bills and certainly wouldn't be able to afford an attorney. Although I really wish they would try, because we have a lot of questions we'd like to grill Colin about in a deposition, and he wouldn't have Auntie Bev to save him at this time, or Auntie Bev to save him this time. You know, like, why did he call Aaron Beatty at 12:33 a.m.? And there it is, January 29th, 2022, 12:33 a.m., missed call. Colin Albert. I'll go ahead and share. So there it is right there. And how long is this? Okay, yeah, this is only 11 seconds long. How could he be home at 12:15 if his father testified that he wasn't home until past 12:20 and that Colin arrived 25 minutes after he did?
And so about what time was it that you got home? Sometime between, I'd say 5 past and 10 past 12, somewhere in that window. And
okay, let's watch this next one.
And I think we agreed it was around 12:20 or so, give or take a minute.
Roughly.
And you made a beeline for
A
your
beeline.
Correct.
Did you fall asleep shortly thereafter?
Soon after,
Within 5 minutes or so? 10 minutes?
I started to doze off. I don't know exactly how soon after I fell asleep.
All right. Sometime within 5 or 10 minutes, would you say?
I would say more like within 15 minutes.
15 minutes, okay.
Lying motherfucker.
With regard to getting home, and we'll call it 12:19, because
Listen, I don't hate anybody, bro. I really don't. But this guy comes really fucking close. Like, this guy comes really close. You know, like, he makes it tough. Because this whole thing, I mean, this guy just hides behind. He weaponizes the law to hide behind it and still be a complete and utter fucking prick. And it's fucking awful. Like, it's really irritating to watch him sit there, like, to see him. Calypso 39, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to Logic. To see him sitting at the select shit, to see him sitting there all fucking smug, you know, and then like to see him like threaten Aiden on the street while he has him charged with witness intimidation, and the dude was just getting a meal of food. He's just getting something to eat. And you got fucking Sam Nagel touching Meredith and shit. You're a loser, guy. You're a loser, guy. Most annoying little shit ever, dude. I mean, this is such a fucking joke. This whole thing is such a fucking joke. Like, all of this video evidence that like Aiden can bring, like the fact that these guys like have the audacity to like threaten to sue Turtleboy for what? For telling the truth? For showing who you are?
I think that's more consistent with what you said. And understanding that it's just an estimate. If you're walking in the door at 12:19, it takes you maybe a minute to get upstairs.
About a minute.
You kicked off your sneakers downstairs, I imagine.
Maybe. I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
Okay. And then you walk up.
Oh my God. Angel Baby gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Angel Baby. All right. And congratulations to Need Some Z's. Well, don't go to sleep now, because you're a member. It's amazing. Amazing.
2 flights of stairs. Right?
Probably ran up the stairs because I was cold.
Ran up the
All right.
stairs
So
because I was cold.
around 12:20 or so, correct?
Roughly, yeah.
And you believe that you dozed off about 15 minutes later, which would have made it about 12:35?
Somewhere around there.
Now, when you came home, you would agree with me that your son, Colin Albert, was not home, correct?
Not when I first got home.
And in fact,
Thank
I
you,
think your
Arlene.
testimony was that
Thank you, Noah Cole. Appreciate it.
10 minutes
Free Turtleboy.
after you got home, he opened the bedroom door.
I think that's what I said, yeah.
Do you want to stick with that?
This is where the cerebral ninja strikes. Okay, this is why I started calling him that. David Yannetti, the cerebral ninja. He comes in and he just kind of gets into your head and he starts slicing, and then he walks away, and then he watches your brain fall apart when you try to talk, because like he ran in there and then ran out, and then you open your mouth and then your brain falls apart from all the cuts. The cerebral ninja, bro. Lynn Britton, thank you so much. Almost a year. Love everything you do. Free Turtleboy. Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
I'm just trying to recollect what I, thinking it over. So obviously it was a little bit longer.
Because you actually woke up when he opened the bedroom door, correct?
I don't think so.
Uh-huh. Yeah. All right, so Aiden goes on to say, how exactly did he brace his fall on the ice? Oh, wait. How could he be home at 12:15 if his father testified that he wasn't home until past 12:20 and that Colin arrived home 25 minutes after he did? How exactly did he brace his fall on the ice? By curling his right fist exclusively up in a fist. If he's never been in a fight before, then why was he threatening to fight the Advantage Boys? Pull up. Bang, bang. Is he just a poser? Or did he lie under oath about never being in a fight? Well, we know that because Turtleboy released like 2 different videos, at least 2, of him trying to fight. If he said under oath that he's never been in a fight, then why did we find 3 videos of him fighting? There you go. If he's so tough, then why did he tell the grand jury that he was scared of me doing a parody video of him threatening the Advantage Boys? I've been praying that the McAlberts would be dumb enough to sue me for the last 3 years. I get excited about the prospect of deposing these lying sacks of shit and watching my attorneys grill them about their involvement in the event surrounding John O'Keefe's death. I'm even more looking forward to taking the stand and telling a jury exactly why I so vocally accuse these people of being complicit in a murder. If the McAlberts were smart, they would want all of this to go away so the spotlight can stop being on them. But these are stupid people who can't get out of their own way, and it looks like they want to do things the Turtleboy way. I'm afraid this might be fodder just designed to scare me, but I really wish they would try suing me. I know for a fact they've been looking for an attorney everywhere to take this on a contingency, but no one will take it on because it's a loser case. They open themselves up to all sorts of discovery. The depositions would be legendary. They could slip up and say something that ends up in criminal charges. And most importantly, the chances of actually winning are almost zero. Lawyers don't take loser cases on contingencies, and I'm not sure they're dumb enough to blow hundreds of thousands of dollars further exposing themselves as criminals, only to lose once again like they did on June 18th, 2025. That might just be my favorite paragraph ever written by Aiden. It might just be. Because that shit, like one by one, everything that he just nailed right there. I mean, they open themselves to all sorts of discovery. Basically what I was saying earlier. Everything else that was exculpatory in the Karen Reed case is open game. Not to mention the depositions. Can you think about, already, dude, we were already fucking pitching tents over the Karen Reed defense deposing these assholes. We were already fucking getting super, super excited about that shit. Can you imagine Turtleboy? Can you imagine Turtleboy and his attorneys and what they're going to do? He doesn't even have civil attorneys yet that I know of. I'm sure he does. But I'm telling you, can you fucking imagine these people trying to depose, trying to fucking sue the guy that has been dying to get them on record? This is the ultimate interview. Think about it. As a journalist, this is the ultimate interview. They have to answer his fucking questions if they sue him, dude. They have to answer his questions. That's what they're not looking at. That's amazing. They're never going to sue this dude, bro. They're never going to sue this dude. They will be exposed as fucking cop killers. There's no getting around that. It goes on to say, here's my comment that I was unable to get to boston.com in time for publication. So this is his response to that article that we read. I have not been served with any lawsuit from anyone involved in the Karen Reed case. My response is that a jury that listened to 31 days of testimony unanimously agreed with the findings of 5 doctors, Irene Scortabello, Andrew Rentschler, Daniel Wolf, Marie Russell, Elizabeth Lapasato, and that John O'Keefe was not hit by a car, that his arm was bitten by a dog, and that his body was not outside for very long because he didn't die from hypothermia. This is further confirmed by the testimony of Brian Loprin, Lucky Loprin, Jennifer McCabe, Matt McCabe, Sarah Levinson, Caitlin Albert, Tristan Morris, and Brian Higgins, all of whom testified that John's body was not on Brian Albert's front lawn between 1:30 and 3 a.m. Ryan Nagel, Heather Maxon, and Richie Diantano. Okay. All testified that John O'Keefe was not inside or outside of Karen Reed's car at 12:25, proving that he was inside the house. Jennifer McCabe Googled how long to die in cold at 2:27 a.m. when she claims she thought John O'Keefe had gone home, which proves that she was actively aware of the plot to leave John and the Alberts' front lawn to die in the cold. Since it is established that John O'Keefe was not hit by a car, that John O'Keefe's phone shows him ascending and descending 3 flights of stairs, and that his head injuries, according to Dr. Isaac Wolf, came from falling down and hitting his head on a hard object, not grass. The only logical conclusion a reasonable person could reach is what I have been saying for the last year, that people inside Brian Albert's house murdered John O'Keefe. Truth is the ultimate defense against claims of defamation. The only reason the McAlberts have not been arrested or treated as suspects is due to the corruption and incompetence of the Canton and state police, many of whom had direct ties to the Albert family. Pointing out these facts is not defamation. They are free to sue me to bring this to trial, as I would be more than happy to keep their crimes in the public eye as much as possible and to explain these facts to a jury and let them decide who they think killed John O'Keefe.
All right.
May I, Your Honor?
Yes.
The witness has indicated that he utilized federal resources for personal gain. The specifics of that testimony have been as follows. He indicated that he contacted Matt Kelch, a federal agent. He indicated that he utilized a federal facility that was, he called it an unsecure facility, but it's a federal facility notwithstanding.
Wow.
And that the two of them, he and Agent Kelch, utilized federal.
Bro, let me tell you something. Before I let action go on, I never get sick of this shit. I got to be honest. I never get sick of this shit. I never get sick of watching Alan Jackson cross-examine Brian Higgins. It's my favorite shit in the world. Like, this dude is such a fucking cuck, and he's a horrible liar. And I totally believe, based on what we know, my theory is that he is responsible ultimately for the physical demise of Boston police officer John O'Keefe. I firmly believe this. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Resources in the form of some kind of a machine, as the witness indicated, for his own personal gain, so that he could, as a witness, in no official capacity or in any official case, and in Matt Kelch's capacity as an individual rather than an agent, they both work together to download certain information from the witness's phone in anticipation of turning that highly selected, highly curated information over to law enforcement so that he could later ultimately destroy his phone, which this witness in fact did.
Okay, so
I mean, he fucking destroyed his phone. I didn't destroy my phone. I rehomed it. Fucking moron. And then Aiden adds all this. Just a reminder, these dopes are not the first people who thought they could sue me into silence for publishing the truth. I have been sued by the following people over the years: Gordon Davis, 2016, Michael Gaffney, 2018, Jennifer Azadnia, 2018, Jamie Gennaro, 2018. Mark Aldana, 2018. Ryan Waters, 2018. Tony Branch, 2022. Julia Mejia, 2023. There may be more. I lose track sometimes. to this date, I have paid out exactly $0.00 and never had a judgment against me. 1, Gordon Davis, dismissed. Michael Gaffney, dismissed twice. Jennifer Azadnia Panagagos, dismissed. Jamie Genero, still ongoing. Mark Aldana, dismissed, incarcerated. Ryan Waters, dismissed. 1 count overturned and appeal, dismissed again. Tony Branch, dismissed, appealed, lost again. Julia Mejia, still going. The bar for defamation is extremely high for a reason. In a democracy, people have the right to share their opinions regardless of how confrontational they are. The burden to prove defamation is entirely on the plaintiff, and they must show that the statements made by the defendant are false, that the defendant acted negligently when making the false statements, and that the plaintiff suffered damages as a direct result of the defendant's written or spoken words. Nothing I said was false. I believe with every ounce of my being that John O'Keefe was killed inside Brian Albert's house. Every allegation I made is backed up by facts and evidence. Every accusation I made was agreed upon by a jury. The accusations I made were not made with negligence, but rather with the result of hours upon hours of research looking over the evidence in the case. I gave the plaintiffs a chance to share their side of the story, and they chose not to. Michael Gaffney sued me for libel in 2018, which dismissed almost a year later after the funniest deposition of all time. Holy shit. Wait a second. Oh my God.
Oh, here we go.
I think we got a super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat. Super cat. Super cat. Super cat. I think we got a super cat.
How dare you?
Phil, my man. Will Galera, you can tune a piano, you can tune a guitar, but you will never, ever tune a gatoonie. Free the closet, baby. Rest in peace, baby Clay. Yes, Clay strong, everyone. Clay strong. Everyone, hashtag Clay strong. Thank you so much, Phil. Appreciate it. Look at this fucking guy. This guy's such a fucking douchebag. Dude, this guy's pictures, man. I remember this guy tried to troll me on Twitter, bro. And like, you can't troll me. You can't troll me, dude, if you fucking are like, you have all these huge upper body muscles and you look like you're a paraplegic from the waist down, but you can walk. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like legs like a paraplegic and an upper body. Like he looks like a paraplegic who walks. That's what he looks like. It's weird. It's weird. That's all I'm saying. It looks like he's paralyzed from the waist down, but he's not. It's weird. That's all I'm saying. I mean, God bless him. God bless him that he can walk. You know what I mean? Good for him. Is there like video? So Judge Lemire in Uxbridge District Court ruled that everything I said about Gaffney were statements of opinion and thus constitutionally protected. And isn't Gaffney a lawyer, supposedly? Let's see what this says here. Regarding the claim of libel, District Court Judge Gerald Lemire wrote in his decision that statements of opinion are constitutionally protected and thus are not actionable. Further, the judge found that Mr. Gaffney is a public figure and therefore the legal standard for libel is heightened. The judge said that Mr. Gaffney had to show the statements were false and made with malice. To Mr. Gaffney's argument that he was defamed, the judge ruled that the blog statements were constitutionally protected expressions of opinion based upon the medium in which they were made and the audience for which they were published. Right. I mean, that's it. That's Bradle's whole approach to the defense, as well as Federo's. Millions of reasonable people share the same opinion I have based on the evidence in the Karen Reed case. John O'Keefe was murdered by the people inside Brian Albert's house. That is a fact. Gaffney also sued me for negligent and intentional infliction of emotional distress, claiming that my articles exposing what a lunatic he is caused him to get fat, made him dizzy, sad, and depressed. Nor could Mr. Gaffney's allegation of negligent and intentional infliction of emotional distress be established. The judge cited Supreme Judicial Court case law that found when statements are non-actionable opinion, one cannot establish the derivative claim that intentional infliction of emotional distress. Gaffney said as a result of the post, he experienced a multitude of emotional distress, including shock, stress, sadness, anger, anxiety, anguish, and depression. Such distress has resulted in an inability to sleep, loss of appetite, and fluctuation in height, headaches, muscle pain, and dizziness. Gaffney adds emotional distress charges to Turtleboy lawsuit. This is so funny, dude. I can't with this shit. If the McAlberts make the same claim, it won't matter because everything I said is backed up by evidence. It's not my fault that they have the SADs. Don't lie under oath. Don't send incriminating text messages to each other. Don't make incriminating Google searches. Don't delete all your phone calls. And don't act suspiciously, and people won't accuse you of being complicit in a murder. Don't get rid of your phone. Unreal. Southie Sally, thank you so much. Love you, Will. Thank you. May we please give a rousing happy birthday to Marcy Burt. She rocks and rolls. Yes. Marcy Burt. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Marcy Burt. Thank you so much, Southie Sally. If the McAlberts make this same claim, it won't matter because okay, yeah, I already read that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I mean, this is actually a really fantastic article. I am in awe. Because I think, again, this is smoke, dude. This is just bullshit smoke. Like, they're not going to sue Karen Reed, and they're not going to sue Turtleboy. Like, they can't be that stupid. I mean, the thing is what's really funny is we hope they do. Now, I don't want Turtleboy to get the stress of it. I don't want Karen Reed's stress to be amplified as well. I don't wish that upon anyone. Of course not. But I want to see these fuckers deposed. Especially, they have to prove that they didn't have anything to do with John O'Keefe's death. And cover up. They have to prove that they didn't if they do that. They're never going to do that. They're never going to do that, dude. They're never going to do that. There's absolutely no fucking way. You know how I know? Because they covered up the murder of Boston police officer John O'Keefe. That's how I fucking know. I feel perfectly comfortable saying that shit. I feel absolutely perfectly comfortable saying that shit. Dude, we sat through 2 fucking trials, people. We sat through 2 fucking trials. We watched the Commonwealth not only fail, and I mean, it's crazy. Dude, we watched Adam Lally argue a complete and totally bogus case. We watched him do this for fucking like a month. We watched him do it for we watched him do it for like a year and a half. Arguing bullshit motions. We watched him do this, and then we watched him shit the bed the entire time. Every fucking witness that he called up turned out to be a witness for Karen Reed. Once one of these amazing attorneys on her team cross-examined them. It was beautiful. And I don't give a shit what you say. There's no fucking way that jury wasn't fucked with if Fanning was put in charge of that jury, was put in charge of making sure that the jury's enforced, that the rules of the jurors are enforced. This is what his job was, to oversee that. We're talking about a guy who we absolutely believe, at least I do, that he was a key player in the cover-up of the murder of Sandra Birchmore. And the fact that he was put in charge of this jury and it ended up in a mistrial, there's no way I can find that to be a coincidence. I just can't. Like, common sense just won't let me do that. Not with all the other fucking coincidences. So, then we get Hank Brennan. Everybody, all the trolls are on fire for Hank Brennan. They're like, oh, you're fucked now. They got Whitey Bulger's attorney. Blah, 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 blah. And Hank Brennan turned out to be a fucking dud. A fizzle. Not a firecracker. A fucking fizzle. A dud. Everybody ran away and said like, oh shit, hold on. And then that shit went, and then it went. Everybody was like, what the fuck? Brennan shit the bed. Brennan was completely and totally in shambles by the end of the trial. By the time the defense took over the case, his cross-examinations were the most desperate sacks of shit questioning that I've ever fucking seen. Yeah, the fucking ham sandwich thing with fucking Dr. Retzler. The fuck was that? You had a ham sandwich? You had a ham sandwich? What time did you have the ham sandwich? Whole world watching him do that shit. Whole world watched fucking Spanky Brennan sit there and be like, and you had a ham sandwich. Was that all you had for lunch? Did you take the ham sandwich with you? Nobody gave a fuck about what this guy was talking about. Retzler was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Mind-blowing. And then what? Now you got the foreman of the jury is like, she's innocent. Those killers are out there. The foreman of that jury. Absolutely wild, dude. Now, yeah, I mean, there's just no way. I don't see a fucking universe where so many people would collectively come to some agreement. I'm convinced they're doing blow. If that's the case, that's some cocaine shit. That's some cocaine mentality. That's cocaine psychosis. Oh, we're going to sue him. Yeah. We're going to sue him. That's what we're going to do.
Yes!
Unbelievable, bro. There's no way they're not doing blow, bro. There's no way they're not smoking that shit like crack. That's crackhead shit, dude. That is crackhead behavior. To collectively sit there and be like, somewhere, and then they got to talking. They were blowing down rails for fucking like 4 hours, and then like 6 hours, and then the fucking sun came up, and this was the conversation everybody was fucking having. That's what happened. Again, I'm already calling it. Or we're gonna sue Karen Reed and we're gonna sue Turtleboy. Where's ours? Where's ours? We should get ours, right? Like, dude, go to sleep. Go to bed, bro. There's no reason to act like that. No reason to do this to yourself. It's about the stupidest fucking thing you can do. Like, you're trying to avoid questions about whether or not you covered up a murder of a cop. You're trying to like avoid those questions, and then you're going to put yourself in a position to have to be deposed these questions, like under oath again. And you have to be the ones to prove that you didn't kill this dude and cover it up. Higgy's got to sit there and prove that he didn't kill John O'Keefe and cover it the fuck up. All that shit, the fucking Deaver bullshit, all that shit. Like, all of that shit's on record. All of that shit is all evidence that could just be brought to the table. Just boom, here it is. Look at this. This all speaks for itself. It all speaks for itself. There's absolutely no rationality behind this theory of we're going to sue Turtleboy. There's no rationality behind this idea, bro. That is some crackhead shit. That is a meth head digging a hole in his yard for no reason. That's what that shit is. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Everybody grab a shovel. Let's go. Why are we digging this hole? You know why. You're right. I do know why. Start digging. Huh? Meth head's digging a hole, bro. That's what this is. Makes no sense. Stupidest shit I ever seen in my life. All right. So I have to play this just for fun. I mean, those are my thoughts on the whole. But this happened last night. All right. I saw this last night. I caught like the ass end of it and I was dying, and we're going to go over it just for fun. Cuz this made me laugh. This really made me laugh.
Sorry to bother you, but just trying to make plans, see what's going on. And she told me where and when they were meeting, and they saved 2 seats for us. So like, I didn't invite myself to that, but like, if I didn't ask them what they were doing, I also wouldn't, you know what I mean? It wouldn't have, whatever. Anyway, it's fine. So we did the whole fist thing that night, and I'm like, okay, now we're going to have a good time. Now we're going to now it's the revenge tour. Like, and that's what I would be like if I was her, like the fuck you revenge tour, that it's finally here, and then I'm like, I'm seeing Alessi and Yannetti going on all these channels, and I'm like, hey, you want to come on mine? And he's just like, I can't. And he doesn't say why. And then I asked Victoria George, do you want to come and do an interview? Yannetti, I'm like, I'm seeing, and then you revenge tour, that it's finally here, and then I'm like, I can't get here. Okay, now anyway, it's fine. So we did the whole fist thing that night, and I'm like, okay, now we're gonna have a good time. We did the whole fist thing that night, and I'm like, okay, now we're gonna have a good time. Now we're gonna fucking. We did the whole fist thing that night, and I'm like, okay, now we're gonna have a good time. Now we're gonna fuck. We did the whole fist thing that night, and I'm like, okay, now we're gonna have a good time. Now we're gonna fucking. We did the whole fist thing that night, and I'm like, okay, now we're gonna have a good time. Now we're gonna fucking. Now it's the revenge tour. Like, and that's what I would be like if I was her. Like the fuck you revenge tour, you know, that we find it's finally here, you know. And then
that wasn't what
I'm like, I can't get. I'm seeing Alessi and you know.
I have to explain that. It was just funny to me because I'm a child, because I'm a fucking child. But what he's referring to is there's a very famous picture that was taken the night of the acquittal, and him and Karen are like, you know, and you know, there was, so he feels like this is going to go somewhere here. So he's explaining, but this isn't even what I really wanted to go over, but I'm just going to let it play.
On all these channels, and I'm like, hey, you want to come on mine? And he's just like, I can't. And he doesn't say why. And then I asked Victoria George, do you want to come and do an interview with me? And she's like, I can't. And then I text the interns and they don't get back to me. And I see Nathan Reed goes on BLT's channel for the Cry Session. And you know what I mean? Like everyone's like, here it's over. Everyone's interviewing all these people related to the case. And I'm left out and not told why. Like that was the thing.
Listen, man. I don't know what was going on with the LTL and Nathan Reed thing. And I don't know. I didn't ask anybody for anything. Like I was grateful for whatever, you know, I didn't feel entitled to anything because I didn't really do anything. And, you know, so, you know, I was hoping, and actually Alan Jackson straight up, like Kelly Reed is a witness. Like the night that I met him, he was like, before I could even say anything, he was like, yeah, I'll do. Because I asked, I was like, have you ever watched my show? And he was like, yeah, I'll totally do your show. That's how he answered that question. And I was just like, okay, well, awesome. But have you seen it? And he was just like, yeah, I've seen a little bit, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and he gave me some really nice compliments and it was really nice. And Kelly Reed was like, I heard it. I'm a witness. But the thing is the second trial hadn't even happened yet. You know what I mean? The second trial hadn't even started. There wasn't even, yeah. So the way that I saw that was, you know, okay, I don't think that he actually foresaw what was going to be at that point. You know what I mean? Like at the time, he's like, sure, I'll do a couple of YouTubers who have been supporting. I'll do their shit. Sure. But, you know, like it became much bigger than that, you know? So, and I totally understand that. But the thing is, though, is that was just a courtesy. That was just him just being nice. This is a lot different. This is a guy who went to jail, who is still facing charges and is on the verge of proving the corruption that is responsible for, or that was weaponized to frame Karen Reed and put her through the ringer. So, yeah, I think that Turtleboy deserves a little bit better than what he's describing here at the very least, is all I'm saying. That's just one independent commentator's opinion.
And can you at least tell me, like, why? Like, I've sacrificed tremendously for this. And this whole bullshit about, oh, he made so much money off it, blah, blah, blah. I didn't make you made money off Karen Reed's story. It's not Karen Reed's story. I don't know who the fuck. Karen Reed's a fucking victim in this, right? This is Michael Morrissey's story. This is Michael Proctor's story. It's the story of them, not the story of Karen Reed. It was never the story of fucking Karen Reed. It was always the story of the state police and the district attorney's office and their blatant corruption. Everything that they fucking did, right, to her. Because if they could do it to, you know why there was crowds outside? Not because of Karen's charming personality. There were crowds outside because if they could do it to her, they could do it to any one of us. They could do it to our sisters, our mothers, our kids, our daughters, whoever. They did it to all these fucking people. And it's John's story too. Exactly. Right. Because John is the fucking victim here. Right. And so that's why I wrote the fucking story, because it's outrageous. I didn't do this to make money. And by the way, all the money I fucking made from doing this, yeah, how much have I fucking spent in legal fees? Minus what? At what fucking expense? At what cost? And how much would you pay to stay?
I mean, that's what the majority of us donate to him for, is to help with the legal fees so that it's comfortable and to also help fund what he's doing. Right? I mean, to support his work so that he can continue to work. He can continue to have a demand for what he's doing, as well as fight these charges. This is what we want for somebody who is who's facing charges for, who's having their First Amendment rights totally violated very publicly. So, I mean, yeah. Madeira Beach caregiver, thank you so much. Just now rewinding this stream. Medically speaking, these 5 future plaintiffs all suffered delusional behaviors from alcohol poisoning to their brains. Okay. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Thank you so much. Out
of jail for 60 days. And again, the only reason I went to jail for 60 days is because I had bail on me for these charges. That's it. I would not have gone to jail if I was not out on bail, period. So yeah, I don't know where Valerie went. Let's see if she responded to me on Twitter. Oh, did she block me? Hold on.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to
watch.
This is what I wanted to see, because this was
okay.
Fucking hilarious.
No response. Okay. Anyway, I sent Valerie a message. Maybe she'll get back to me. I don't know. So yeah, I forget where I was going with this, but you do all this stuff, and then, I still suck it up, and I'm like, okay, it's cool. Totally get it. I don't need an interview with you on my channel. I don't want that. All I really wanted out of this was like, it would be cool if you said something about my charges. Like, that's what I really wanted. I don't give a fuck about a thank you. I don't care about any of that stuff. Right. And it would also be cool if it wasn't like such an obvious fuck you. Like, that was the thing. Like, when she went on the Howie Carr show. And
I feel like I feel like she made the cut for Ratchet Madness 2026. I feel like she did. That's some good shit. The Ratchet Madness. It's good shit.
And was like talking about when Howie asked her, is there anyone you'd like to thank? Like, that was Howie's way of hooking me up. And he made that clear to me in our conversation since then. And hooking others up, because I'm not the only one that deserved to be thanked. We've been over this, the other people that deserve to be thanked. And
yeah, Howie did open that window, man. He opened that door. And yeah.
I don't care, but like her specifically just saying Howie and no one else, like, let's be honest, that was an intentional fuck you. Like, there's no doubt about it. Like, that, everybody saw that.
It was a jab. It was a jab. It was a jab. I think that Karen absolutely knew that Howie was, that's what Howie was doing, that Howie was opening that door deliberately. And then that was her deliberate, just fucking visceral response, is what I think it was, because she was still so angry at whatever the fuck was going on between the two of them. But it was so obvious, like, because Howie obviously opened that door.
that for what it was. There's no doubt. And maybe she didn't see it that way. Maybe it was just like an oversight in her. I don't fucking know. But it was just like, I didn't say a word after that happened. You go back and check the record.
I mean, with everything else, maybe it was, but with everything else, it's more logical and rational to be like, no, man. We're talking about somebody smart enough to like lead her own defense, right? Against an entire local government trying to frame her for murder. You're going to tell me she didn't catch, with the timing of everything that was happening, she didn't catch this the only thing that I can think of is just the nervousness of being on the Howie Carr show, maybe. You know, I can see that. She hasn't made a whole lot of, well, no, she has. She's made quite a few television appearances. But I mean, I don't know. Then honestly, yeah, it just seems everything really leans more towards it was fucking deliberate and just kind of like, oh, fuck you for even making that and then like a kill him with kindness thing. I want to thank you, Howie, for having the guts. Blah 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 blah. Like I was like, come on. That was a cheap shot. You know?
I did not say a fucking word. People expected me to. I didn't say a word. I go, I have nothing to say about this interview. That's all I had to say. I have nothing to say about this interview. It speaks for itself. And Valerie's here. Cool. I'll bring her up in 1 second. Thank you, Valerie. And so I'm like, and then of course, then after that, that's when she calls me screaming at me on whatever day that was. And so now she's real mad. Of course, recording gate, everybody talks about that. And, to that, I say, like, who cares?
Really?
I'm not saying
Seriously.
anything. This isn't a comment on that at all. But, like, if that
And
happens.
let me tell you something, man. I haven't rewritten the song. The song still goes the fucking same. I don't give a fuck about some fucking recording, dude. It's fucking stupid. And it's personal between the two of them. I don't give a fuck about it.
To you, like, considering, like, she wasn't blackmailed with anything. Nothing was shared by me. I didn't share anything. Nothing. Who cares? And what has been done since then? Like, what has been done since then? Like, in response to that, let's just be clear what happened here. You went to something called Joe Flipperhead, and we've seen the text message, and urged him to tell everyone about this thing. Tell everyone about it. And then she went on JFK and said how outraged she was about it. And she grilled people. And she grilled Will about it. Did you know about this? Did you know about this? And Will didn't know shit. So Will told her shit because Will didn't know anything. And, and then he got in trouble. Then that's why he's out. Because he had nothing to fucking tell her. Nothing, and so he's out because she thinks he's in on it too. And it's just like, you know what? The more I think about it, I don't want to put the band back together. Why the fuck would I want to do that? I don't care. Like, what do I care? I don't want to get along with this person. I'm done. I'm out. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm sick of pretending I do. So anyway, that's my rant about that. I'm going to bring Valerie on for a little bit. I'll give her a chance to talk about this because I like to give everyone their say. Hello, Valerie.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going good, actually. How you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain. Tired, but.
Yeah, everybody's tired, right?
Yeah.
That's life, right?
Yeah. So what were you saying?
Fucking brilliant nuggets there. Everybody's tired, right? That's life, right? Type of 1 if you're tired. No, I'm just kidding. I don't fucking care.
What was I lying about?
So, well, you lie about a lot of things, actually,
Wow.
right? If we're being for real, right? And, I mean, like what I was listening to what you were saying about, the Karen Reed movement and how you felt like I'm very sympathetic to that. And I feel like you really did like put yourself out there, and the story, you took the story on, and I get it, but I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like you did some like bullshit, right, to her, and I feel like you lied about it, and then it's like after people found out that you lied about it, you tried
What
to like.
specifically? What, the recording? Is that what you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
I mean, listen.
Is that it?
So
Besides that, is there anything else besides that?
Yeah, so everybody's talking about this recording, and I get it. It's like the recording is not a big deal, right?
Okay, she just said right there. She just said the recording's not a big deal. Okay, what are we talking about then? Right?
You record her. Listen, I have recorded people too before. Like, I get it, right? I get it, but it's like, why,
bro?
Why did you like deal, right? You record her. Listen, I have recorded people too before. Like, big deal, right? You record her. Listen, I have recorded people too before. Like, I get it, right? You record her. Listen, I have recorded people too before. Like, I get it, right? I get it, but it's like, why did
Aiden's taking notes in his head right now? He's just gonna let this bitch talk.
My question to you is this, right? If I could say one thing, maybe, because it's a lot, right? But why did you do it? That's what I want to know. Why did you do it?
Will you give me time to answer that when the time is right? Because I'm gonna.
I want to know. You brought me up, so you brought me up on your show, and if I can ask you one question, and you know what, I respect you in a lot of ways, and I've always followed you through this movement, and I feel like you've done a lot of good. And even when you were just talking, I was listening to you, and I'm like, I was sympathetic to you. I said, you know what, he's right. Like, he's the one that did all of this. And when the interviews came out with the jurors, the fact that you didn't get those interviews, like, yeah, that was kind of fucked up. I was like, when you were talking, I was like saying,
this lady doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. He did get the interviews with the jurors. Like, what are you talking about? He totally got the interview. He got Ronnie. He got Paula. He got, like, what's she talking about?
stuff. Yeah, he's right. Like, I was empathetic to you. Like, I would feel that way when you gave so much, and you created this movement for somebody, to like, I mean, you created it. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's like you're behaving.
Now, this is a willfully ignorant asshole, because and these are the type of people who I like to refer to as retarded, because they're willfully ignorant. Like, she has a choice. Here she is. She's stating the facts, and she's saying, I get it, I get it, I get it. But what she's really saying is, I know what you're going to argue with. And even though it's right, I refuse to acknowledge that it's right, because I'm going to continue my argument and argue with you, because I don't have any fucking thing going on in my life except to argue with people online. And now I'm on the Turtleboy show, and now I'm just going to argue with you. So she already knows that she's full of shit. Basically, this is what she's doing, is she's saying, I'm completely full of shit. Disclaimer, I'm completely full of shit. So let's have an argument. It's amazing. I love people like this.
Behavior sometimes makes me, I don't know. I just feel like I'm turned off by it. Like, why? I just want to know why. Why would you do that?
I want to know why.
You know, I can't answer that question. There is an answer to that, but
you can answer it. Why?
I can't though. I can't though.
Why? Why?
You know I can't. You know that.
But why?
Because I'm on bail.
Now,
yeah, but
now here's Aiden trying to be nice. He's trying to be. He's being respectful, because she's clearly being disrespectful. Just because you are saying things in a nice way doesn't mean that you're being nice, because she's calling him a fucking liar. She's sitting there on his show and calling him a fucking liar and patronizing him and saying, why? I just don't understand why. This is naturally going to piss anyone off, especially Aiden. This is naturally going to piss anyone off. So she's being extremely condescending. And here's the thing that makes that so annoying. when someone that fucking stupid is condescending, it makes it even more annoying. It makes it even more irritating. Because who the fuck is she to be condescending to anybody?
No, you can.
But what? I can't. You know why I can't? There's nothing I'd love more than to answer your question. There's nothing I'd love more.
But you went on the spaces and you said, "Oh, I
right." Like he's bursting at the seams because he knows he has nothing to hide. But the problem is that they will take anything that he says and try to twist it at any given moment. Turtleboy could say something that he never saw that they would try to use and revoke his bail against him. I mean, it's that easy. People don't realize that. It's that easy. The guy still goes on his fucking channel twice a week, goes on spaces on Twitter, goes on Sex Cult on Facebook. He does all of these different things, knowing that at any given moment, anything that he says could be twisted and try to be used to revoke his bail. And nobody seems to really comprehend this. Because most people in his position would just shut the fuck up. They wouldn't do live streams. They wouldn't write articles. What he's doing is he is constantly in a state of walking on eggshells in order to make sure that he doesn't go to jail, but also make sure that all of his supporters get what they're counting on him for. People want to overlook that shit.
didn't record it, right? And
I said there's no recording.
There's no recording.
Yeah, because as far as I knew, there wasn't.
I mean, but be honest, right? Do you think that
I am being honest?
Really,
there is a craziest story you've ever fucking heard behind this, and it fucking, as somebody who speaks openly, right? It is painful for me to have to sit here upon the advice of counsel and not fucking talk. Right. This is very fucking hard for me because there's nothing more I want to do than fucking talk.
Okay, so my question to you is, why did you record her? That's
I'm not saying I did,
know, right? And you're saying you can't answer that.
I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying I did.
Well, we know you didn't, right?
Well, that's what you say.
But
so
let me tell you something.
So what do you?
Now, that's the other thing is she's trying to pull Jedi mind tricks, but she's too stupid, which again makes that so irritating because it's basically it's a stupid person calling Turtleboy stupid. That's if I was in Aiden's position, that's how I would take it. I'd be like, there's a fucking moron, a fucking retard telling me, basically treating me like I'm stupid. And he wants to just tell her to fuck off. And it's like, he's like, I'm not saying, why are you saying that like it's fact when it's not? And you think I'm just going to sit here? What do you think there's going to be a fucking, a few good men moment? Like, that's what this chick thinks. This chick thinks this is a movie, and she's going, why did you record? Why did you record? Why did you record? Did you record? Did you record? Did you record? And he's just going to go, you're goddamn right I did. Did you record the code red? Like, that's not going to happen.
What did I lie about? What did I lie about?
But can I just say something too? If you want to gain people's respect,
I have plenty. No. I have plenty of people's respect. I have plenty of people's respect. I'm good with respect.
Can I speak though?
Yeah, sure.
You know when I can speak, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think the first step is just like being honest about whatever it is, right? Owning it. Listen, I did record her, and this is why I did it.
So you want me to admit to a felony? So you want me to? Let me get you. No. Give me.
This is fascinating. Like she thinks that she has some sort of, I mean, she must. My theory of this Valerie person is that she's surrounded by people more retarded than she is. Somehow more retarded than she is, and she talks to them, or people who are just on another level, and they just know that if they shake their heads, if they nod their heads while she's talking, she'll shut up even sooner and then go away. And so because they put on this act and nod their heads, she thinks that she's getting to them, and she thinks that she's helping them, and she thinks that she's guiding them in some way. But the truth is that these are people who are just like, please shut the fuck up and go away. Cool. Okay. Yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Just, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, if she has this job that pays $300,000 a year, I mean,
but you keep cutting me off. Like,
but
can I speak?
You're telling me that I should go online and admit to committing a felony.
Say what I want to say.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to say what I want to say. Okay, so you're saying you didn't record or whatever, right? My thing is, we know you did. It came out. Just let me speak, right? Just own it. Listen,
just let me continue to throw false accusations at you. Just hold on a second. I'm not done accusing you of shit that you didn't do. Stop. Please, don't be rude.
Recorded her. Because we all know you did. You know you did, right? I just want to know why, right? And you're saying you can't answer that.
Everything about this Jonga is getting on his nerves. It's really funny. Like look at his face, bro. Like at this point, he's just like, I'm about to fucking just wreck this fucking woman, bro. I'm about to just wreck her. I've been nice, and I feel like I've been as nice as I can be. And she's a Jonga, dude.
Question right now. Okay, I can respect that. You know what? For whatever reason, you feel like you can't answer that right now. Okay. But you did record her. There is a recording, and you did it. For whatever reason you did it, right? So, okay. So
you're
just
to
still
be clear,
trying to fight the fact that there's a recording.
Yeah, she's totally a JFK minion for sure.
So you recorded her. We already. So you're. It's
Can
like
you listen for
you're
1
not
second?
owning.
Can you listen for 1 second? You want me to come on here and admit to committing a felony while out on bail? That's what you want me to do?
I mean, listen.
What? Yes or no?
Not even the slightest understanding of the law. Clearly someone who doesn't get anything that you're supposed to get out of following these cases. Clearly, this is someone who's just in it for the bullshit, who's just in it for the gossip, who's just in it for the stuff that she thinks she could take a side on, but she's not in any way interested in evidence, facts, nothing. Never in any way thinking in terms of whether or not this guy is out on bail and things could be twisted against him. And he's like, it's absurd. You want me to admit to a felony that I didn't commit on a live stream while I'm out on bail. That's the fucking most asinine thing. And here she is. She's like, basically what he's saying is, even if I fucking did do it, it's mind-blowing how stupid you think I am that I would admit to it while out on bail. She is sitting here in her own world, on her own planet, thinking that she can trick him into saying something. Not at all. Clearly somebody who does not support him. Clearly somebody who wants to see him go to jail. Clearly somebody who thinks that, and I believe this, she thinks that she's going to be the one that sends Turtleboy to jail, and then she's going to get all this notoriety and popularity on social media. But the problem is that she's too fucking stupid to be anything noteworthy at all besides being made fun of and then discarded. because that's exactly what's going to happen here. She's not going to be worth anything after this, because this is all that she got to live up to. This was her shot.
What you want me to do? Admit to committing a felony. Is that what you want me to do?
Okay, so you didn't record her, right? Okay.
So you want
fine.
me to come on here and admit to committing a felony?
So you know what? No, I don't want you to do that.
So then why the fuck are
say
you
that-
telling me to
so-
do that?
No, matter of fact, I don't want you to do that. Let's just say hypothetically.
You just told me
All
to
right,
fucking
you
do
know
that.
what? You know what? I'll respect that. What you're
I'll
saying right
respect
now. I'll
that.
say, you know what? You're right. I don't.
Has
want you
that
to do
thought-
that. So let's say hypothetically. Let's just say you recorded her. We're not saying you did, but hypothetically, if you did record her, right? Let's just say that, right?
I know she has hoop earrings with her name and script in the hoop earrings, dude. Like, I know she has Valerie in cursive in the hoop earrings, and the hoops are like fucking yay big, bro. Like, wah! And I know it. I know it. I know it. Somewhere in her jewelry box, probably wears them to work. And they say fucking Valerie in cursive right in the middle of the big ass fucking circle of the hoop. Guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed.
Why, if hypothetically you did it, why would you do it? Can you answer that?
What you admitted before you've recorded people, why'd you do that?
I mean,
she's
I
got
did
a
it,
necklace
like, years
too.
ago, like with my ex when he was like,
She's got a necklace too. Like, I used to hear that shit in middle school all the time. Because everybody was named Jennifer. You know what I mean? So some Jennifer would steal another Jennifer's fucking name bracelet or nameplate. They'd be like, bitch, you stole my nameplate. You stole my nameplate, bitch. That's what they would do. Like, you think you, because you're slick? They'd be like, no, my grandma got me this on my quinceañera. My name is Jennifer. My grandma got me this on my quinceañera. That's how that went down. Happened all the time. Middle school. Happened all the time. They'd be fucking pulling each other's fucking hair. Bitch, you stole my shit. It was fucking great. I loved going to middle school in Miami.
bothering me and stuff. I was like recording him. It was stupid. It wasn't like anything.
So it's no big deal, right?
It was like something. Well,
Right.
the reason I did it was something stupid, just to like.
Was it
It
malicious?
wasn't anything like.
Was it
But
malicious?
that has nothing to do with me. It's like.
No. But
I
but
admit
I'm
that I did that
going.
years
But I'm
ago.
going.
I
I'm
think I
going
did
somewhere
it
with
like-
this.
I
So
think
what
I
you're
did it on,
saying?
like,
No,
a
hold on.
Nextel delete
So
phone that I recorded.
hold on.
something. Like, it wasn't-
Hold on.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is it's not a big deal.
No,
you
I
did
think
that,
that,
right?
no. So excuse
Was
me.
it a big deal when you did that or no?
I think I did it probably like 15 years ago, right?
So was it a big deal?
At the time when I did it?
Yeah, was it a big deal?
No, because it was something between. First of all,
Oh, it's something between what?
the
Between what?
person
Between
that
what?
I did it to wasn't on trial for murder. It wasn't somebody that was in.
well,
I wasn't in any type of
Time out.
legal
Oh,
situation
so let
with
me
that
get so.
person.
So if I have this straight, it's a big deal to record someone. First of all, Karen Reed's not on
You-
trial for murder.
Okay, but she was at the time.
No,
that
she
you
was
did it,
not.
I
She was
mean,
not.
Okay.
She was not on trial for murder in August.
Oh, so are you admitting that you did it?
No, I'm saying this
you
all
that you
came up.
did it?
This all came up in August.
So when
she
you
was on-
recorded her, she
Okay,
was
you're.
on trial for murder.
I didn't say. I don't know anything about
No,
this.
you
I don't know
kinda
what you're
did
talking
say
about.
that.
I'm
No.
trying to not tell you, bro. Trying to tell you for real. Like pulling each other's hair and shit. Every fucking fight in middle school between these girls, between chongas, always went the same. They always went the same because they always had the bang, you know. But then they had like the big ponytail that went up like this, straight up like this. It's like 1989, bro. And they like the shit went up like this, and then like they would each have a hold of each other's fucking, and they'd be punching each other, and each have a hold of each other's ponytail, and they'd be like, and it always went like this, always went like this. Bitch, let go my hair, bitch, let go my hair. You let go my hair, bitch, I let go when you let go. Let go my hair, bitch, let go my hair. Every fucking time, every fight went like that in middle school between chongas. Every fight. Every single one.
Say that. See, you're wrong. You got caught. You're saying that this happened when she was on trial for murder and that it's different. But now that you know when this allegedly happened, that I wasn't on trial for murder, now all of a sudden you're moving the goalposts. So you don't.
Let me say this to you, right? And then we can end this conversation, right? Listen, I think you have done a lot of great things for Karen Reed in this movement, right? I'm never gonna take
like she's talking to him like he's a fucking gorilla, bro. Like he's so stupid that he can't see what she's fucking trying to do, and poorly. It's so funny. Like she's sitting here like, "Oh, like you're good. We know you're good, but why don't you just admit to something you didn't do? We know all the good you've done." Blah blah blah, dude. Like, and all that's gonna do is make this guy like he's gonna treat her in a moment. He's gonna start treating her exactly what she's doing to him. He's just being more direct about it. He's being more courteous about it. But you'll see what I'm talking about.
that away from you, and I respect you for that. And I've always, looked at you like, wow, like, he created this movement, and I think you're a great person for that, right? But I think you struggle with accountability. And
right,
you know
because
what? I think hold on. I think that
hold on.
I think no, hold okay.
Well,
No,
because listen, because no, I'm just saying what I'm saying to you is like we haven't addressed this. We haven't addressed this. We haven't addressed the fact that you admitted a minute ago that you've recorded your ex-boyfriend and it's not a big fucking deal.
She
right?
Totally said
it's
that.
not because it's not a big fucking deal, is it?
Totally said that.
Right? It's not a big fucking deal.
Can you unmute me? Can you unmute
I just unmuted you.
Thank you. Can you unmute me?
Because you're on my show.
No,
So,
I was saying I recorded him probably 15 years ago that he kept calling me, right? And I remember there was this thing on my phone where I could record my messages or my voice. I forget what it was. And I remember I recorded him and I was like, oh, I have you on my phone. You kept calling me. But that was years ago. I don't even know why I just told you that, because I feel like you're using that against me.
No.
Like, that's exactly the point. Exactly the point is you don't know why you told him that. You're too stupid. You don't know why you told him that. We know why, because you tried to fucking cozy up to him, and then you tried to and then it backfired on you. And now you're like, he's going to use it against me. Of course he's going to use that against you. It's proof that you're a fucking hypocrite and a fucking bullshitter. Of course he's going to use that against you. You just totally acted like you're sitting up here interrogating me over some bullshit when you're out of the two of us, you're the only one who admitted to doing such bullshit. Of course I'm going to call you out on that.
Oh, I am using it against you.
But
I'm using it to point out that you don't care about a recording. You don't care.
Well,
you don't care. You don't care. You don't care.
I know.
You've done it
I know
before.
why
You don't care.
So I know why I recorded my ex, because he was stalking me and driving me crazy. So I did that.
Oh, okay.
So my
so let me get to show my question.
Yeah, there's always somebody stalking someone like her. Always.
He drives you.
Why? So why did you record Karen Reed? Because I know why I recorded my ex.
Okay, so you're saying that when someone's driving you crazy, it's okay to record them. That's what you're telling me.
So was Karen Reed driving you crazy?
I'm not saying that. You told me that it's okay to record people when they're driving you crazy.
Was kind of like.
So what you're saying is that there are. So what you're saying.
Don't make this about that.
No. So what you're saying.
It's already about that. You made it about that.
There are circumstances. What you're just telling me right now.
I mean,
no. It's my turn to talk. Because it's my show. So what you're saying to me, Valerie, is there are circumstances in which you think it's perfectly normal and okay to record someone. That's what you're telling me?
Can you unmute me?
I just did. Do you agree with that? Yes or no?
Oh, am I unmuted? Okay. So, because you keep muting me.
Yes, answer the question.
Do I think it's for, yeah, people do that sometimes. Yeah.
Right. So it's okay. There's situations in which it's okay.
So
That's
let me
you're telling me.
Yes, I will say
Thank
yes.
you.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, but my question to you is, I know why I did.
That was fucking brilliant. That was fucking brilliant because, like, what else is she gonna do? She's stuck. She was cornered. She was like, okay, if I say that it's not okay to record somebody, he's gonna say, but you recorded somebody. I didn't admit to recording somebody, but you did. So how can it not be okay? So, like, so she has no choice. She's like, okay, yeah, I guess it's okay to record somebody under certain circumstances. The circumstances haven't even been discussed. There are no circumstances, according to Turtleboy's argument here. There are no circumstances. It didn't happen. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I did, right? Or, let's say Joe Flipperhead, right? That you brought out his recordings with Olivia. So when I heard those it's funny because I was like pretty much, I never really paid attention to him. I was kind of like not for him. But when I heard those recordings, it made me think, you know what? Like, yo, this guy is like pleading with this woman because she's lying to him. And it was like, you thought those recordings were going to make him look bad. And I felt like they didn't. You know what? That's a good example.
No, see, that's the thing about
But that's
it.
a good example.
No, the
I
thing
feel
about
like
it was
those
I don't really care.
recordings-
I don't really care what Joe sounded like. That you're missing the whole point.
Well, the point is this, in that situation, I felt like
Yeah, the point is that he secretly recorded her while trying to call Turtleboy out on secretly recording somebody. What's hard to understand about that? Hypocrisy, pure fucking hypocrisy. Flipperhead's a hypocrite, and this woman's a hypocrite.
yes.
Okay, so the Turtleboy talking time because you talk a lot. So I'm just going to mute you when you got to let me talk. Okay. The beauty of the Joe Flipperhead thing was that he was clutching his pearls about a recording, and he's done the same thing before,
right?
Because nobody cares about recording, right? No.
Mandy, thank you so much. Read between the lines, Valerie. Good God, agreed.
Nobody. So all you guys out there who are like, oh my God, there's no fucking reason why.
So if you give a fuck about this recording, you're fucking retarded. You're fucking retarded. Like you're just dumb. There's so many other things that matter, and that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all.
Anyone ever do this? It turns out there fucking is, and you've proven that a million times.
But can I just say something?
You said a lot of things, but go ahead.
So I understand why Joe recorded Olivia. I understand the reasoning behind, and I'm not saying that it's right or wrong.
I'm still lost on that. I'm still lost on why Joe Flipperhead recorded Olivia. Because as I understand it, Joe Flipperhead was under the impression that Olivia was lying to him about being a real person. So when somebody is saying that they're not a real person and they're talking to them on the phone and they record it to prove that they're not a real person, well, then that person's probably the weirdo. That's where the questions go. There's nothing about that situation that made me go, I totally get why Joe Flipperhead recorded Olivia. I get it. I have no.
Listen, I get what you're saying, that it could be wrong, right? My question to you is, why did you record Karen?
I don't know anything about that.
Why? Because
I don't know. I never admitted to that. I never said that.
let me tell you, I could tell you, you know what? Okay, fine, I get it, right? I know why I did what I did. Joe knows why he did what he did. I want to know, why did you do what you did?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why did you do what you did to Karen?
See, so you said before that I was lying. What have I lied about?
She just keeps on. Just keeps on like grilling him like he's got a fucking hot lamp under him, and he's like, oh. Why did you do it? What? I didn't do it. Why did you? I didn't do it. Why did you do it though? I didn't. There can't be a why if there isn't. There can't be a why. if there isn't a thing that was done. There has to be a thing that was done for there to be a purpose behind it being done. Retard. Why do you have such a hard time understanding this? Why do you keep asking the same question over and over again?
I'm retarded?
Clearly.
You've lied about a lot of things.
Like what? Tell me. Let's go over all my lies.
That you recorded.
What are the lies? What are the lies?
That you recorded Karen Reed, because you did.
I know you talk about that a lot. What else you got? Anything else?
I mean,
he's already over it.
Anything? Yeah, anything?
He's already over it.
Let me know if you got anything else. Such a big liar, right? What, you must have a whole bunch of shit.
A whole list.
I mean, you lied. You lied on your live that day when you said that Joe was like talking shit about Olivia, saying she was fat. That was a lie. That was a lie, because actually it was a private message he had with Meredith that he said, "Oh, I think maybe she gained weight." But you told your audience.
Listen, everybody, listen up. Got my man Bob Mata in the chat right now. Defense Diaries podcast. He's amazing. Make sure to subscribe to Defense Diaries podcast and make sure to listen to Buried on whatever podcast distributor or platform that you like to listen to your podcasts on. Bob Mata's father was John Wayne Gacy's defense attorney, and he has some never before heard interviews and recordings of John Wayne Gacy. Real piece of history there, and Bob is fantastic, and I'm proud to call him a homie, and his wife Allie as well. So make sure to sub up to Defense Diaries podcast, and then make sure to check out Buried.
Joe was
Right.
like, "Oh, she probably is fat now."
Yeah. What do you think?
Fat,
Gaining weight? Yeah.
All over social media, because that's what you do. You lie.
Okay.
You try to make people believe a story that's not really the truth. You do that, and I think your
Like what? Like what? Because I said that Joe Flipperhead said that Olivia was
you
fat.
lied on your live show, and I was in your chat, and you were like, "Oh." They were talking about, oh, Dag and Chrissy were like going in on Olivia.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any? Do you have any like examples? Okay. So like I'm asking you for examples of how I'm a liar. Okay. And all you want to talk about is a recording, but you can't think of anything else. Nothing, because you just said that what she just said was that Joe Flipperhead. I said that Joe Flipperhead told Meredith that Olivia was fat, and it turns out he's just said that she was gaining weight. He had heard that she was gaining weight. So, because somehow gaining weight and fat are not the same thing, like in your mind. Okay, so you're right. The word he used was gaining weight, not fat. You're right. That was a little bit different. But I guess anything else you got for examples of lying?
Can you stop unmuting me? Or
No, I can't, because here's the thing. I will mute you.
So how about robust? Does that count? Is it okay to say robust? Is that a lie? If he says that she's become robust?
Talk over me, because this is not your show. This is not the Valerie show. Okay. This is the Turtleboy show. So I'm the host. I ask you questions. We talk, and you don't talk over me. Okay. So I'm asking, do you have any other examples of lies? Yes or no?
Those were two examples that I gave you. So I don't have a list of examples.
Why not?
Yeah.
If you lied one time,
didn't think so. That's the thing. You got to have receipts. You got nothing. Like, you just proved my point for me, right? You don't have anything. What the fuck do I lie about? I'm not lying about anything. I've been honest about this from the beginning.
Big boned.
Can you stop muting me though?
Oh, if you don't talk over me, yeah. If you're respectful, we could have a conversation.
But all you do is say, I don't lie, and you put me on mute when you say all that, right? So why do you do that?
Because you're talking over me.
I'm not.
Now, when the conversation goes to this point, where it goes here, there's nothing. She has nothing left anymore. She is proving herself that Turtleboy derangement syndrome is absolutely a thing because she's mad at Turtleboy and she can't even make up anything that he's done on the spot. Not only could she not give any actual examples, but she can't even make anything up on the spot. She is just convinced, and nobody's going to tell her any different, Turtleboy bad. It's fascinating.
All right. Do you have anything else to add,
Like, are
Valerie?
you afraid of what I'm about to say?
No, no one's afraid of you. No one's afraid of you, dear.
No one, dude.
Why would I be afraid
I
of
don't
you?
want anybody to be afraid of me, but I feel like at the end of the day, you should come clean and be and admit to what
Okay.
you did.
Okay. We'll see.
Stop gaslighting people and being a narcissist.
So just to be clear, you want me to admit to some sort of felony?
Oh,
on
I
my show?
want you
explain
to
to
stop
Bob.
acting like, first of all,
This is, yeah, we're just having fun right now. This is from last night's Turtleboy live stream. Some lady who is one of the many people who suffer from Turtleboy derangement syndrome. And we're just laughing at this because Aiden ends up like tearing her apart. He just ends up just for the fuck of it, just playing with her like a cat with yarn, and it's really funny. So we're just laughing at it because we've already talked about what we were going to talk about.
you're not facing 90 years, 105 years old.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, how much am I
that
facing?
You try
How many
to-
years am I facing then?
Let's be for real.
What? How many years? What's the
Let's be
maximum?
real.
What's the maximum I'm facing?
This is where it gets really fun. This is where it gets really fun because she seems to know, and I quote, for a fact that Turtleboy's attorneys did not advise him to not discuss this and that he was facing this much time in prison. That she knows for a fact that his attorneys did not advise him as to how much time he could be facing in prison from his charges.
Even if you got convicted of all these charges, you might get probation. You might.
Oh, I might.
So
You don't think you don't think Judge
you
think
got
Judge
your
Clark-
audience thinking that
Twitter school of law that Mr. Bettero always wants to talk about. The mighty one is always referring to this type of thing as the Twitter school of law.
Hold on. How do you know anything? First of all, I'm
Right.
on bail. I can go to jail at any fucking moment.
Right.
Right. I live in fear every day of the police knocking on my door with some made up fucking charge over any. They've tried revoking my bail not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. They've been successful once. One of the times they tried to, actually the 3 other times they tried revoking my bail was all over
But the thing is, Bob, you're a lawyer on YouTube, which automatically makes her and Twisted Tragedies smarter and more knowledgeable of the law than you, even though they lack education. Oh, you guys are going on Anti-Debs on Friday? I love it. Yes, make sure to subscribe to Anti-Deb if you're not. Jimmy's my homie. And that's going to be fucking fun. I love it. I love it.
Comments that I made on my YouTube show. One about Brian Tully, how I hoped that he burned or something like that. Another one about how Liz Proctor sucks cop dick, right? And I forget the other one that they tried to revoke my bail over, but they've tried to do it 4 times. All right. And I live in constant fear of going back to jail because I've been to jail and they can throw me back in at any time because I'm on bail. Right. If for some reason I was convicted of any of these crimes, which as you saw with Ronnie the juror situation, I don't want to put my fucking fate in the hands of a jury. These people are crazy, right? These people are retarded. And so I'm like, why would I want to fucking put my fate in the hands of these people? And if for some God-forsaken reason I was convicted of, I don't know, like Jen McCabe and Matt McCabe and Julie Nagel or whatever, and the maximum they could give me is 30 years in jail, yeah, I might not get 30. They'd probably not do 30. But they could do 5. They could do 10. What the fuck does it matter? It's still fucking horrible. So what's your fucking point? You've never done a day in fucking jail. One night.
And the thing is like the nature of these charges, there's no way that Bettero and Bradel aren't going to appeal, take it all the way to the Supreme Court if they have to. They're going to do everything they can because this is unconstitutional. His charges are unconstitutional. It's just that simple.
In jail is fucking horrible. A week is fucking horrible. 2 months in jail is fucking traumatizing, right? And you guys are just like, yo, bro, 90 years. Oh, fucking, you're just going to go to jail for 5. Who gives a fuck?
So actually, thank you for.
Were you talking the whole time? Oh, God.
No, I was just waiting for you to unmute me because no, I wasn't talking the whole time. But you know what I have done? I did a week in jail. I did 7 days in jail.
Okay.
22 years old. So I remember it, right? I get it, right? Nobody wants to be in jail. But I was in jail for 7 days and it was a long fucking 7 days. So I get it, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like, let's be for real, right? Like, I feel like you're trying to act, you're like inflating this, like, oh, I'm going to go to jail for 105 years. It's like, let's be for like.
Okay. So you're right. You're right, John. The odds of me going to jail for 100.
Boy, listen.
The odds. Oh, hold on. The odds of me going to jail for 105 years are slim, but that is what I'm facing.
But why would you say that to your audience? Like, oh, I'm facing 105. Why would you push that narrative?
Listen, Turtle. I'll answer that question for you right now, Val. Every time you turn on the fucking news and someone's charged with a crime, what do they always say? He's facing up to X amount of years in jail. That's what they always say. Because you always say you're facing up to, if he's convicted, he could get life, right? It probably won't get life. If he's convicted, he could get the death penalty. Probably won't. If he's convicted, he could get 20 years in jail. That is what he's facing, right? The mere fact that that's even fucking possible is horrifying, right? The mere fact that you could go into jail court one day and leave with probation or 20 years in jail is horrifying. It's traumatizing. So that's why I fucking talk about it, because it's fucking traumatizing. Who gives a fuck if it's 90 years, 20 years, 10 years? It's fucking horrifying either fucking way. And you guys are sitting, oh my God, you're lying. That's the best that you can come up with a fucking lie, is that I point out that what the maximum punishment is. That's the closest example you can come to a lie. That's it.
Can I talk? Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
You guys in the chat are killing me right now.
But at the end of the day, somebody that's fighting corruption and fighting against whatever, you should know. And you have these lawyers, like Bettero was a high paid lawyer. Like your lawyers know what the fuck they're talking about.
They do.
Did your lawyers tell you you're facing 105 years? Tell me, answer me that question. They told you that?
Yes.
They told you that.
They told me that.
They said you're facing 105 years?
Yes, because it's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anything else?
So
that didn't go very well. Yeah, that wouldn't. That didn't go very well.
In your face.
That you're facing 105 years.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I feel like any lawyer would not say that.
Well, they did. They did.
Fucking parking.
I know. Yeah,
because she knows exactly what any lawyer would say.
You're an expert. We know you're an expert. Right.
No lawyer tells me, hey, listen, you got a moving violation. You're
so just to be clear, you asked me a question. Did my lawyers tell me this?
Now remember, folks, if you want cool glare merch like my face superimposed on Quentin Tarantino's here on a coffee mug, which is available in the merch store, get yourself one. That's good, Joe. All right, let's continue.
I told you yes. You didn't like that answer, and now you're talking about yourself.
I think you're lying about that.
Okay, so you asked me a question.
100%, you're lying.
Okay, so I asked you a question. So you asked me a question.
100% you're lying about that. 100% your lawyers did not tell you how much time you're potentially facing.
I answered it. And you're like, I don't like that answer, so I don't believe you. That's what your position is.
Right.
No way a lawyer told you that.
No way.
They did.
You're lying 100% right now.
Okay.
No way a lawyer told you that.
No way.
Well, he did.
No, it's no way the lawyer told you.
Okay, so I mean, this is like retarded. I mean, what are we doing here then?
Right.
I mean, you asked me a question. I gave you an answer. It fucking backfired on you because that was not the answer that you were expecting to get. And now you're just being retarded and saying, I don't even know. Like, you're just like, I don't believe you. Okay, then why'd you ask? I mean, I'm telling you what you that's what they've told me. That's what I am facing as a maximum. Do you have anything else and so let's talk about this, Riley. You said that I have good lawyers. Better is a really good lawyer and that I should listen to him, right? And yet you want me. Has it ever occurred to you that I have been advised by counsel not to answer the questions that you're asking me? Has that occurred to you at all?
Oh, you're unmuting me now? Thank you.
Has that occurred to you?
No. First of all, I'm going to go back to what I said before.
Okay, so I'm going to mute you until you get. We're going to try this one more time, Valerie. Has it occurred to you that my attorney, who you just said gives really good legal advice, right? Has it ever occurred to you that he has advised me not to discuss this matter and not to answer the questions specifically that you're asking right now? Has that ever occurred to you? Yes or no?
Betterow never told you you're facing 105 years.
Has that ever occurred to you? Answer the question. Yes or no? Yes or no? Can you answer it?
You're lying.
Can you answer it? Yes or no?
You're lying.
You can't answer it. You can't answer it. You can't answer it. You can't answer it.
Can you unmute me?
You're not fucking muted. Can you answer the question? Yes or no? Has that ever occurred to you? Yes or no?
Has whatever occurred to me.
I'll try this again. Has it ever occurred to you that my attorney, who you just said gives really good advice, has advised me not to discuss the topic that you keep wanting to discuss?
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? It doesn't matter. You keep using your lawyer as like a scapegoat. That shit doesn't matter, yo. We know what you did.
I shouldn't listen to my lawyer?
Stop.
Shit doesn't matter, yo.
Stop.
Okay, so okay, this is when she gets a little ghetto here. So, stop, you whack. So let me explain something to you, Valerie.
Yeah, don't get ghetto, man. Don't get ghetto. Let's see what Bob has to say about getting ghetto here. Not Bob Mata, the other Bob.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading than that? And what could be more important?
Exactly, Bob.
Obviously not a very, I mean, sometimes you say okay things and then sometimes you just go full retard, right? And I'm gonna give you one more chance.
Oh my God.
You said earlier that Betterow's a smart person. Has it ever occurred to you, yes or no, that Betterow has advised me not to discuss this topic? Yes or no? Do you think she's going to answer it? Yes or no?
So Betterow is a smart lawyer, and I like him a lot, and I respect him.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that he didn't tell you you're facing 105 years.
She knows for a fact what Betterow has told his client. She knows for a fact what the mighty Mark Betterow has told his high-profile client. Aiden, Mr. Media, Dr. Turtleboy, Cardi. Never go full retard. Exactly, Bob. Never go full retard.
Can you answer the question?
I answered it.
It's amazing.
No, that wasn't my question. What was my question?
You're lying right now.
What was my question? What was my question? What was my question? What was my question?
You're a liar.
Okay.
So no,
all right.
You're a
I'm not gonna
liar.
answer that.
Yeah,
You're
I didn't think so.
a
'Cause
liar.
you can't answer it. You can't answer it. So anyway, Valerie, I have fucking owned you. I have made you look like a fucking fool in front of a whole bunch of people. I have shown the world that the totality of the people who give a fuck about what the topic you're.
It's Chonga. It's Chonga. That's a Chonga accent. Very. It's native to the areas to the regions of Hialeah, Florida, and Kendall, Florida.
Is interested in are a bunch of ratchet ass hoes like yourself, because that's what you are. You are the epitome of a ratchet ass pick me hoe. You are the typical kind of person that is attracted to the JFK nonsense because that's the kind of stuff that you like. I couldn't be happier that somebody like you is not a fan of mine. But what you said before, at the beginning, when you were saying you did this, you concede that I'm right about everything. You concede this all, but you just are so fixated on a recording, which you also don't care about. You don't care about a recording because you recorded your fucking boyfriend and Joe recorded someone else. And you have said that there are situations in which it's normal to record somebody, right? That's what you're saying. I didn't say that. You fucking said that. You said that. That's what you fucking said. So clearly you don't care about a recording because you've done it fucking before. Everyone's fucking done it before. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. That's it. So anyway, and in the best part, Valerie, is when you asked me, did Bettero and Bradle ever tell you this? I said yes. And you were like, fuck, that was not what I was thinking he was going to say. And what am I going to do now? I guess I'll just go, no, no, poo-poo, you're lying, Turtleboy, you're lying.
Right.
And you made a fucking ass of yourself.
Ray
So
from Dallas.
anyway, at least you came on.
Ray from Dallas is back, everybody. Ray from Dallas is back.
It didn't go. Oh, you did.
Would you why don't you let me speak? Can you let
all
me
you
talk?
fucking do is
Let me
speak.
talk.
Okay, go ahead. What else you got to say?
You mute me. So
yeah, because nobody wants to hear your ghetto ass. Ain't no one want to hear your ghetto ass. Fucking say something.
Don't mute me. Stop muting me.
Stop being a ghetto ass hoe. Stop acting like a fucking ghetto ass hoe, and I won't treat you like one.
Stop
What else you
muting
got?
me. Hey, everybody, he's muting me so I can't talk. Can you stop muting me?
All right, gotcha.
That's what you do.
Yeah. Okay.
You
what
mute
else you got?
me
Yeah.
the whole time. I took screenshots. You mute me the whole time. Like you talk
I
and
took
you mute me so
screenshots.
you can.
I got
you're laughing because you know what the fuck I'm
I got receipts of the muting.
saying, right?
Yeah, because we're laughing
And
at
you
you.
know
We're
that I
laughing
know
at
that
you.
you're full of
We're-
shit.
No, we're
And you
laughing
know
at
what?
you
And
because
at
you're
the
a
end of the
ghetto
day-
asshole. You are a ghetto asshole. You are JFK bait.
I'm not
That's
even
what
a
you
ghetto
are.
asshole,
You are.
though. That's
You
the
are a
crazy
ghetto
part. I'm
asshole.
not.
Look at yourself. Look at the
I'm
pictures
actually
you
like
post.
a very
You are a
classy
ghetto
woman,
ass.
right?
You look like you're real class. Bitch, you look like somebody
I am
standing
very
outside the
classy.
fucking
I
club
actually
waiting to
very
get in.
classy.
That's what you look. Oh, you're
You
real
don't even know
classy.
nothing.
You're real classy. Yeah, you're a
You wanna let
ghetto
me
ass,
speak?
ratchet ass.
I'm
That's
not
what
ghetto.
you
I'm
fucking
not
are.
ratchet.
You are. You are
I'm
the
just from New
definition
York
of
and have
fucking
an
ratchet.
accent.
Look at
I'm
you.
from New York.
I love how Turtleboy just said fuck it. Like that's what happened. Like he was dying to do that shit from the moment she fucking called in. And then and then he just got to fuck it mode. She got to fuck it mode first by being like, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying, you're lying. And like she's not accepting anything that he's saying. So he just went into fuck it mode. Was like, all right, you're just a fucking dumb ratchet fucking whore. You just fucking stupid. Zach, it appears the black man is out of YouTube. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Get out, yo, I'm from New York, yo.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's how you fucking talk.
But
Yo,
I'm not
ratchet
ghetto.
Ass
I'm not.
hoe. You are.
I'm
You are
not
the
ghetto,
definition of
and I'm
ghetto.
not ratchet.
You are
You're-
You are wannabe
This
ghetto.
is what you want me to be.
You are wannabe
You want
ghetto.
me to be this, and I'm not. I'm not. Can you let me speak?
I'm not, yo. I'm not. Go ahead. What else you got? What else you got? Anything?
Why are you speaking that way? First of all, I don't speak like that.
You should hear yourself fucking talk.
Well,
I don't speak like that, yo.
So I do have an accent. I am from New York, and I do have
for real, yo. Well, go ahead,
but
go ahead.
Actually, I work in a corporate America.
Now, again, Chongas are not necessarily native just to the Miami area. They migrate sometimes from New York to Miami. Most of the time, barely ever do they migrate from Miami to New York. But she is probably a Boricua Chonga, which is slightly different than a Cuban Chonga, which is mostly in the Miami area.
I work in finance. I make $300,000 a year.
Whoa, big shot.
Yeah,
We got a
right?
baller here.
I
We got a
do.
baller.
I launder weed money.
At New York Life, you could look me up. And I am very professional.
Ooh, very.
So, but yes, I do have an accent. So I'm sorry that I'm not up to your caliber of like.
Now, do you guys remember the fucking bubble in 2008 of the housing market? You ever see the movie The Big Short? It's about that. Now, I worked in a tattoo shop as a body piercer during that time, and the place was bumping. I mean, tribal tattoo and tramp stamp after tribal tattoo and tramp stamp, belly button piercings galore, all because people like this were approving anyone for mortgages. They were making money hand over fist because any asshole, any idiot could do what they were doing. Like I would I would be at work and these people would be talking and they would roll up in a fucking Navigator and they were the dumbest fucking people you ever met in your life because they're just told, approve everybody. It's insane. It was insane. Miami was full of people like this. And they're the reason why the housing market crashed in 2008.
Actually,
Okay.
I don't know, right? But I'm very educated and I
Very
speak very
educated.
well. And I'm very
so well. You're very
So-
smart. Yeah, you're real smart.
shame on you, right? Because you know, at
Shame
the end
on
of the
you.
day, I respect you and I looked at you like somebody, wow, this man, look what he did.
No, man. See, because you don't even realize that you're condescending as fuck and you're insultingly condescending because you're trying to condescend to someone who is clearly much smarter than you. That's really insulting. Really insulting. So no, you did not come at him with respect.
But this
Yeah.
woman,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I found out that you did that recording. I still said to myself, you know what? I don't know. Maybe he didn't do it. Maybe he didn't, right? And then when the recording came out, I was like, oh, he did it. Okay, he did it. And then your behavior after, I was like, wow, this man is like, he's gaslighting. You know what you
Ooh,
did?
yeah. Ooh,
Even
so
Nobody knows who made that recording. Nobody knows. I mean, there's a recording apparently, but who recorded it?
even
bad,
with
so
Joe,
bad.
right?
Oh yeah. Oh
Me
yeah.
and Joe don't get a me and Joe
Nick.
like,
Nick.
never
His
got
name's
along.
Nick. His name's Nick. Nick
Well,
Miller.
Nick, whatever. We didn't even get along. Me and him were like arguing about Charlie Kirk, right? So like me and him didn't even get along, right? But I was like, I just saw the truth for what it was.
Yeah. I agree. You did see the truth for what it was. You saw the truth that Joe Flipperhead, Nick Miller, does not care about recording people. That is not something that he considers a big deal at fucking all. You are completely right. You saw that he is a complete hypocrite who does not give a fuck about people recording other people. That is not something that he is remotely at all disturbed by. You are correct about that.
Can you stop muting me, please? Thank you. Because you keep doing that, like for your audience, and just
No, yes, it is for my audience because there's only so
But
much.
say something with substance. Say something that, I mean, like if you're just going to keep repeating crazy accusations, then why wouldn't he mute you?
Your voice that people could take without their head blowing up. You know, you're mostly here at this point for comic effect.
Right.
We're just everybody's kind of laughing at you. That's why I've kept you on
That's
for so long. 'Cause
exactly why
I've kept
I'm
you
saying
on for
this.
so long to point out the absurdity of people that share your position and to just kind of mock you in general. That's all.
That's exactly why I'm going over it for that exact reason. This is pure entertainment of just mindless fucking stupidity. It's just fun because this is a fucking moron and it's just fun to listen to stupid people be stupid.
I don't know how we can have a conversation like if you keep muting me. It's like you want to say what you want to say to make me look bad, but at the end of the day, you're making yourself look bad.
Oh yeah, I'm the one that looks
You are
bad here.
making
Third thing.
yourself
Oh
look
yeah, I'm the one that looks bad here. Read the fucking chat and then tell me who looks bad here.
Like, you know what? You need to.
Should we? Why don't we do a poll right now? Let's see who looks bad right now. We'll find. No. We're gonna find out. We're gonna put this to the people. This is democracy. Oh, you don't believe in democracy? You don't believe in democracy?
Let me speak.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna start. You don't believe in democracy? Let's do it.
Come on. This is like, you're like a bully, right?
No, I'm just asking you.
No, but you're being like a bully, right?
How?
You want to be some journalist and you care about injustice.
I don't want to be. I am.
If you really cared about injustice and all these things, you would welcome like a debate like this and have respect for the person that you're speaking to.
But you didn't bring a debate is the issue. He gave you every opportunity to give a valid debate, to give a valid argument. You did nothing but throw crazy accusations and delude yourself into thinking that you were smart enough to trick him with Jedi mind tricks.
not a debate.
You're not.
Oh, you're right.
respecting
You
me.
are correct. You are correct. I have zero respect for you. That is 100% accurate.
It's totally true.
Respect is earned. It's not given.
Totally.
And you're right. I have zero respect for you. But you don't want to debate. Again, you asked me earlier, did your lawyers ever tell you that you're facing 90 years in jail? I said yes. And you go, no, they didn't. That's not a debate. That's not an adult
She
debate.
said,
That's just you being a
100% you're lying. And I know for a fact that Mark Bettero did not tell you how much time you may be facing. What?
child and having a tantrum because things didn't go your way.
Because I think you're lying about that. I think that no lawyer.
Then how are you supposed to have a debate?
No lawyer. You can ask any lawyer right now.
I can ask any lawyer. I mean, the word is ask. The S comes in front of the K, dear. And that's an example like that is why I called you a ratchet ass hoe. The word is ask, not axe.
So you want to talk about the way I speak, right?
Yeah, yo, I want to talk about the way you speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not ratchet or nothing, yo.
So I don't know why
you don't talk like that at all. Nah, yo. Let me ask you a couple questions.
So you want people to have respect for you and look at the way you act.
I don't give a fuck if you're a ratchet asshole like you respect me at all.
Look at the way you act.
Yeah, look at me.
Listen,
I'm fucking killing it. I'm fucking killing it. That's the way I act. I am fucking killing it. What are you talking about?
I do have an accent. And sometimes I do say things, whatever, but look at the way you mock me.
Turtleboy goes full child mode here, which I think is hilarious because it's exactly the right thing to do because it totally bothers her. At this point, all he wants to do is annoy her, which is really funny. And she's totally buys right into it. She's trying to play Jedi mind tricks. He totally Jedi mind tricked her by just simply making her sit there and listen to him insult her in a childish manner because she thinks that she's being effective by going, look at the way you're talking to me. Look at the way you showed the world how dumb you are and how ignorant you are. And now he is just being as childish and petty as he possibly can because it's making his chat laugh because you have earned no respect at all.
Speak about me.
As I should. Why
should you do that?
Because you're fucking a joke. You're like a cartoon character. You are a ratchet asshole. That's why I'm laughing.
Actually, I supported you for a long time. I supported you for a very long time.
And then it got fucking stuck.
And now I don't listen, man. I don't I see some comments in the chat about oh, well, she's acting black or blah, blah, blah. Okay, look, the thing is about that is I'm making fun of her. Me personally, I'm making fun of her because she's acting like a fucking idiot. She's acting fucking retarded. And the fact that she's claiming to be intelligent and educated with a very limited vocabulary makes it funny. But I'm not going to say that, the thing is that's not something as far as what you don't know what kind of culture she grew up around. I've known white people who grew up in predominantly black neighborhoods and the culture rubs off and it's just how they talk. You're going to talk based on that's why English people have English accents because they live in England. That's why. That's how they're taught to speak English. That's the same thing as anybody with any type of accent, anybody with a Boston accent. People with Boston accents have Boston accents because they grow up in Boston where everybody talks like that. If you are in a neighborhood where the general culture there is a certain type of lingo, that's going to rub off on you to some degree. So I'm not judging her based on that. I'm judging her because she's trying to come off like she's educated, but she's not. And she's patronizing someone who is clearly smarter than she is. She is absolutely delusional, and that merits making fun of because she's willfully ignorant to this fact. Not only because she's aware, she knows what his argument is, and she has no basis to say why she thinks he's lying. But she's just accusing him of being a liar with no basis to back it up.
Recording suddenly fucking fucked with your head so badly. And at the end of the day, you kind of realize
now it could just be that she watched way too much fucking MTV growing up and idolized people who talk like that and then just wanted to talk like that. That could be the case too. But either way, I mean, I give people the opportunity, the benefit of the doubt. You know, I don't judge them based on how they talk. I judge them based on the substance of what they're saying. And she has no substance behind anything that she's saying.
Actually, I don't really care. I don't care about a recording. So, but you are so invested in the drama and you want to know every fucking detail about shit that doesn't concern you. That is none of your fucking business. None of this shit was anyone's fucking business. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you are the kind of crowd that Karen Reed was hoping to appeal to. Like, and that's the ultimate tragedy in this all, is that she tried to appeal to you. Because that you're one of a very small select of people who actually gives a fuck about this. That's it.
Can I say one thing before I end this? Because I know
because it's so stupid and fucking petty that it's going to attract idiots like her. That's it. That's what it boils down to. It's such a stupid and petty thing that it's going to interest people like her and make them go, oh my God, this is such a big deal, when it's not a big deal at all. It's the stupidest fucking shit ever. Allie in Texas, welcome to the Lady Lady. Thank you so much.
You've been speaking for a while, right? I'm going to tell you what I care the most about, right? Yes, I care about injustice. And at the end of the day, for me, it's how you treat people, how you fucking treat people. And the way you have treated people, to me, like, I get it. I argue.
Like Jen McCabe?
I can argue with people all day, but your behavior and how you treated people when people had questions or them recordings came out, how you treated people, and the smear campaign that you had and what you did, I paid attention very closely. And you know what? I respect it. And that's what I judge you on.
But you liked it how
disappointed in you.
Did you like but did you like how I treated Jen McCabe? Did you like that?
Yeah.
Did you like how I treated Jen McCabe?
I'm disappointed in you.
Did you like how I treated Jen McCabe?
And I think you're better than that. And you know what?
I'm trying to ask you some questions here. I'm trying to ask you if you could please answer my question. I'm trying to ask you, did you like the way that I treated Jen McCabe? Yes or no?
The way you're treating me right now on this live, if any.
Let me try it again. I could try to ask you.
Now, this is a common thing. This is something that we see all the time. Okay? Someone who realizes that they are completely full of shit when a mirror is being held up to them, and then they realize that they are completely full of shit, that they came up there with a mindset that they were going to own someone, and they turned up to have absolutely fucking nothing, right? So this ends up happening, and then what ends up happening after that? At the end of the day, they become the victim. It's, oh, look how you're talking to me. Look how you're treating me. You're treating me this way and you're treating me that way. And this is how you're making me feel. And I'm disappointed in you because of how you treat people and blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, this is about how Turtleboy treats people. This is about Turtleboy being rude, which always happens. This is where it always goes.
You again, because no one gives a fuck about you. People want to know, did you care about the way that I treated Jen McCabe? Yes or no?
Nobody will respect you after this.
Do you care about how I treated Jen McCabe?
You're a disgusting person, actually.
I'm actually the fucking man. That's what I am. And you fucking love it. And you're never gonna stop watching. Ever.
Shame on you for the way you treat people.
You can't get enough of it. You can't get enough of it. Shame on you, girlfriend. Shame on your stylist, girl. Shame on your stylist.
That come and speak to you. Shame on you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Shame on you. And I respected you. Shame on. Look at you.
You still do respect me. Stop it. You still do respect me. As I should. As
and I'm
I
trying to
should.
just have a conversation with you.
This ain't you ain't trying to have a
Look at the way you're
conversation.
treating
You
me.
ain't trying to have a conversation.
Look at the way
Look
you're
at where
treating
you're
me.
treating me.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome how I'm treating you exactly how I should treat a ratchet ass hoe.
Shame on you.
Yeah, don't act like a ratchet ass hoe when I won't treat you like one.
Wow.
Period. Yeah, wow.
Let me tell you, you'll never have another story like Karen Reed because nobody will ever give you the time of day.
What do you mean? I fucking had the story without Karen Reed.
And you know what?
Facts. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. He didn't need Karen Reed to have that story. He didn't need her. That shit could have. That's the whole point. Is that shit could have happened to anybody. This was about him exposing the corruption. This wasn't about, oh my God, look what they're doing to Karen Reed. This was about, look who's doing this to this person, and why is this happening where I live and where you live. That's what that was about.
You should try to, you need some work. Maybe go to therapy. You need some help.
So you agree that I had the story without Karen Reed?
She can't even effectively gaslight. She's a terrible gaslighter. She's too stupid to gaslight. That's fucking crazy.
You agree with that?
I'm not agreeing to nothing. I'm done with you.
Oh, really? So how did I find out about the story? How did I find out about the story?
I'm going to let you go because you know
Yeah,
what?
you can't debate it.
Have a good night.
Good night. Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Get the fuck out!
All right. So anyway, that was productive. A lot of people are like, you should have hung up on. Nah, I should have. I want to let her keep going because I like fucking owning these people. I like making them look stupid. You know what I mean? I like letting them make a fool of themselves on here. That was not my plan, but I feel like we did a good. Just like I knew what her game was. Oh, what? Why?
Analog. I see what you did there. The gal acts like the rooster's wake-up call to hear her crow. The reality, she is, if common sense was leather, she wouldn't have enough enough to saddle a June bug. Wow, okay, that's a mouthful. That's a lot of it's a lot of euphemisms there. I love it, Analog. Thank you so much.
You talk about this? Why didn't you talk about the recording? She couldn't come up with a single logical thing. If I go back in my inbox, she was in Turtle Club. She loved me. Right? She loved me. And then all of a sudden, she got it in her head that, oh my God, this recording is the worst thing in the world. And he's a bad person. And she can't really articulate why. She can't explain it because she's just like,
what she can do is admit to recording someone herself. Like, what? Anyways, people. This is Bob's favorite part of the live stream right here. Phone lines are open. Feel free to call in. I'm only going to take a couple of calls because I'm out of coffee. Oh, my God. Janelle with the $50 super chat. Wow, thank you. Dunning-Kruger effect, a cognitive bias where individuals with low ability in a specific area overestimate their skills and knowledge. This occurs because they lack the self-awareness to recognize their incompetence, leading to an inflated self-assessments. I love that. Thank you so much. I knew there was a fucking technical term for it. Dunning-Kruger effect. I'm going to have to remember that. I won't remember that, but I'm going to try. Thank you so much. Analog, again, we enjoy our insults in the South. Yes, yes, you do. I live in the South, and I love it. It's fun. What's up, Lauren?
Call from.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Yeah, hi, Will. This is Specially Appointed Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Specially Appointed Prosecutor Robert Cosgrove. How are we, sir?
Well. Thanks for having me on your presentation.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Always a pleasure to have you on my presentation, sir.
Anyways, yeah, so I was writing the response to the mega motion, and I put my papers down, and I went out and did some gardening, and I can't find the papers. I don't know what I did with them.
Wow. So you don't know what you did with the, I mean, that should have came out today. Wasn't today the deadline?
What's the date today?
Today was supposed to be the deadline for the response, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was tomorrow.
Maybe it's tomorrow. Well, let's find out. Let's see. You think you could whip one up in time before tomorrow? Specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I only need like one page.
You only need like one page.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to give us a hint as to what you plan on arguing with? I mean, it's a mega motion for a reason. There's like 38 pages or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna say, please don't do T-Rex arms in a public way anymore, and thanks Gatuni. That's it.
You're just gonna thank Gatuni and then say no more T-Rex arms? I thought you were gonna try to push for a law against T-Rex arms. Are you just giving up on that?
Well, see, Gatuni also, helped me out in that. I kind of backed off of that a little bit. It's kind of wrapped up in red tape for now. So
okay.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of been telling everybody all along what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to let this thing ride out. I'm not going to get the. I actually can't believe it's happened. Yeah, unless there's some kind of weird rule that they give me more time or something, but I don't think that's the case.
The fact is, specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, I mean, I think we've all grown to love you at this point, even though we know that you're trying to throw our boy in jail. We've grown to love you, and we just want to see what's best. But we want you to retire. We want you to enjoy your twilight years. Like you don't have specially appointed Mrs. Prosecutor Cosgrove anymore in the basement to take care of. And now you're out there, you're single, you're Tinder, and you're swiping right and left, baby.
I got I got an admission to make, a confession.
Okay.
Specially appointed Cosgrove, Mrs. Cosgrove. She has not passed. She's still in the basement.
What? This is okay.
Yeah. I wanted to, maybe play the field a little bit, and I needed some advice, so I kind of made it up.
Well, specially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, I think you owe me and everyone here an apology because we genuinely mourned Mrs. Cosgrove.
Well, I apologize to the antenna people. I apologize to you, Will Blair, about
how are we supposed to trust you now? How are we supposed to trust you now?
Well, I'm not sure there was a whole lot of trust in the first place there, Will Blair, but I hope
you don't know my life.
People can find.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Well, what did you just say?
Nothing.
All right. No, you might. I mean, I don't think anybody trusts me, but maybe you antenna people can find it in your heart to forgive me, and I'll try to do better.
Well, we hope that you do better, because you really, really put us through the ringer. We all really mourned specially appointed prosecutor Mrs. Cosgrove, who's not actually a prosecutor, and you made us believe that she was dead.
Yeah, I did. I made a lot of other people believe that too. Neighbors, people at the coffee shop. So yeah, I got a lot of amends to make about that. I'm not really proud of it, but
you're out
yeah.
there.
I mean, I'll try to do better.
I got to tell you, man, you're out there. dosey doing and square dancing with random big tuckest women. You are one sick fuck, you son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, I don't have much of an argument for that, Will Blair, but yeah, I'm not proud of it.
You
but
should.
I'm a man of advanced years. She is stuck in the basement. She can't leave. A man has needs.
Dosey-do needs, especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove.
Do, skip to the loo, grab your partner, skip. Yes, those kind of needs. That's right.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, you and me both. I can't believe I missed this deadline.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading than that? And what could be more important?
Bob Alessi was chiming in here. Analog says, everyone knows Cosgrove is supposed to be hanging with Lally in a balcony insulting the Muppets. I get it. Thank you, Analog.
Is that like a Statler and Waldorf joke?
Yes. Yes. I never knew their names, but I know exactly. Yes. The balcony guys. The balcony.
Statler and Waldorf is their name.
Right.
Those guys up in the balcony.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Lally thing doesn't really make sense. It's got to be someone just as old or
right. Yeah.
I mean, Lally does look, more advanced than his years, but you're on the right track with that joke. But okay.
There you go. Well, before we go, we got to plug your channel, Kasi G, because you got your own YouTube presentation of your own here. So you want to tell the people
That's
about
correct.
it?
Yeah, it's YouTube presentation at mccossyg.org. No, it's not that. It's mccossyg, and I haven't been going live lately because after the whole thing with the wife and I kind of told a fib about it. I haven't been feeling great, so I haven't been live. But I'll be uploading mostly your calls into the presentation. I'll be uploading those, and I'll be going live very soon. I want to thank all the antenna people for supporting me. So thank you.
Well, that's very nice of you, and yes, they are supportive of you, sir.
Anyways, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me on your presentation. Free the turtle, Dove.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, and thank you for joining my presentation. You're always welcome.
I appreciate it. Everybody have a good night.
All right. Especially appointed prosecutor Robert Cosgrove, everybody. All right, I'm going to take one more, and that's it. We're calling it.
Call from Shen from Tucson.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, Will, this is Sean from Tucson. How you doing, bud?
Sean from Tucson. I'm doing pretty fucking fantastical, man. How are you?
Right on, man. You know what? It's been a while since we've talked to. We've been busy over on the compound.
It's really, man. Tell me what's been going on the compound besides some ass cactus. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what we did? We had cameras on the compound, right? So now, when those motherfuckers are running around in the desert, we'll be able to see what they're doing, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, exactly.
You told me last time when I talked to you, you told me I should try to fight back.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Well, I got a machete, man.
Oh, shit. What are you going to do with the machete, Sean, from Tucson?
Well, I double sharpened it on each side, man, because I figured out what they are, Will.
What are they?
They're called jumping choya bastards, man.
Fucking jumping choya bastards?
Jumping choya bastards, dude. You get close enough to them, they impale you like the greasy fuckers they are, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I fought back at the original cacti stabber. I used a machete on his ass, and now I need to figure out how to turn him into tequila or something. You
Fuck
know?
yeah, man. I feel like if anybody can turn these fucking, what'd you call them again?
Cacti stabber.
No, the bastards.
Jumping choya bastards.
If anybody can turn these jumping choya bastards into tequila, man, it's you, Sean from Tucson.
Well, it would only be medicinal use only, of course, you know.
Oh, yeah?
But so now we got the cameras on the compound, and if we know that they're moving around, we'll be able to see them. Hey, I saw Linda Ronstadt coming out of Home Depot yesterday, dude.
No shit.
She had a cactus plant in her cart. I think she might be a cacti subversive. I'm not sure.
I don't think that they have too many cacti growing in the Blue Bayou, my friend. Did you see what I did there?
I know what she did there, and she ain't on the Blue Bayou no more, man. She's got a house right up here overlooking Tucson, dude.
Oh, yeah?
But the thing is that when you're out here in the desert like this at night, and you're around the campfire, man, and you're looking up at the moon and shit, I think they've been lying to us, man. How can they tell us the moon is 238,000 miles away? It's right there, dude.
Right.
How can it be
there? Like you
it's right.
Touch it, bro. Like when it's showing, you're like, boom. Right. Boom.
Well, NASA is lying to us, dude, because NASA is like never a straight answer, man.
Never. No, they give you a bunch of fucking mumbo jumbo about gravity and light years and slingshots around it and stuff like that. It's all bullshit, dude. It's all a fucking conspiracy, man. It's all fucking lies.
It's all lies, and the Black Pyramid broke it down to me the other night. The Black Pyramid told me what's going down, dude.
Black Pyramid again. I love it.
It's always there. It gives you your answers when you're looking for them, right? But what's with this Valerie bitch, man?
Yeah, I know.
Come on, dude.
What's with this Valerie bitch?
You ever watch Ratchets getting arrested, dude?
Yeah, bro. We do that all the time.
That's
man.
Valerie, man. That is Valerie, dude. I'm telling you.
She's totally, yeah, telling you, man.
Well, you know, I'm trying to be a good guy in the world, right? So I'm thinking I would like to give Valerie some ayahuasca treatment, man, and it might change her brain cells, dude. But, you know, what can you say? I try. And that's how it is. Anyway, we're out in the desert, dude. We're having some Captain Morgan. We're passing some boats around the campfire, and I wish you were here so I could share it with you, dude.
Man, that would be fucking phenomenal, bro. Is to just sit around and smoke a big, fat, tasty bowl with Sean from Tucson, man.
I love you, Will. You're a righteous dude and never change and keep doing what you do, dude.
You too, Sean from Tucson.
All right, man. I love you, buddy. Have a good night.
Bro. Sean from Tucson, everybody. All right, people. I think I'm going to call it. I want to thank all my callers, MC Kasi G, Sean from Tucson, and of course, Long Duck Dong. Automobile. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely fantastic. I don't know when I'm going to go live again. I'll probably do another clubber walk for members only in the morning, sometime tomorrow. Hopefully, if it's not raining supposed to be some rain tomorrow. But anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of the support. You guys are absolutely amazing. Make sure to check out Buried, the Bob and Ali Mata podcast. Make sure to subscribe to Defense Diaries. They're amazing, fantastic defense attorneys, brilliant minds, and really, really awesome people. And make sure to check out Ray from Dallas. He's back. Make sure to check out MC Kasi G. Make sure and educate yourselves. One of these days soon, I'm going to try to set up a 12-hour stream for Kelsey Fitzsimmons because she needs help too. But we got to keep things going for the doctor, Turtleboy, as well. So, yeah, we got a lot to do, people. We got Turtle Boys to free, and we got Kelsey Fitzsimmons to free. So, guys, you guys are absolutely amazing. I love you guys very much. Remember, it only takes a second to stay safe. Make sure to wait. I have to read these out loud because I feel like a dick when I don't. So I got a couple of like donos here from really very nice people. Couple of Venmos, and I want to read those out loud before I log off because I forget to do this and I feel like a dick. And look at that. I'm glad I remembered because Cynthia sent $100. A hundo. Says your awesomeness. Thank you so much, Cynthia. And Diane sent me $25 saying, can you unmute me? I can try. But I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Let me see what I can do about that. But thank you, Diane, so much. Guys, remember, again, it only takes a second to stay safe. I love you guys very much, and we will do this again very soon, my friends.
Watch out!
Today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.